cause I'ma take your soul back, baby, on the reaper. High, keep it to the side. I got Karen acting priest, but she touching on my wiener. High, I'm a really nice guy. I'ma say your hair first, like it's really nice to meet her. High, they call it crab pie, cause he came at the bottom with a stick, it went deeper. All this money that we made, I'm smoking kelp to the face. I skip the fence like I'm next, deep long as a clarinet, so these hoes wanna play. Deep web browsing, pills by the thousand, lean sipping squid up on Jolly Ridge Mountain. The real bitch slam of the credit card scam, or they call me Big Bud the way I'm handling my hammer. Hi, do you wanna die? Cause I'ma take your soul back, baby, on the reaper. Hi, keep it to the side. I got Karen acting priest, but she touching on my wiener. Hi, I'm a really nice guy. I'ma say your hair first, like it's really nice to meet her. Hi, they call it crab pie, cause he came at the bottom with a stick, it went deeper.
Did it like a Edison and popped it like a light bulb. I am not Brazilian, big Jaja when his eyes closed. Fucking up a Karen, put my charger in her iPhone. Had it sucking dick like she tryna give it some lipo. It's a light show. Cause it's a nice pole. Set him up, anyone lock him down. Line him up like it's a motion. We gon' make him strip it down like.
Hi, do you wanna die? Cause I'ma take your soul back, baby, on the reaper. Hi, keep it to the side. I got Karen acting priest, but she touching on my wiener. Hi, I'm a really nice guy. I'ma say your hair first, like it's really nice to meet her. Hi, they call it crab pie, cause he came at the bottom with a stick, it went deeper.
Now recording.
Hi, welcome to Now Recording. My name is Matt Pitt. So Beavers did not wake up. It was his idea to do it at this time, and of course, he just slept right through it. With me today, I have Mr. Shockmouse Mitch.
Hello.
I have Beckett,
Sup?
and I have Core Master, producer.
Hello.
Toxic is supposed to be here. I don't know if he's going to get here or not. And also Beavers, whenever he wakes up, I guess he'll fucking join us. Dude loves to go to sleep 2 hours before we go live and not get some rest beforehand. So go fucking figure. All right, so I'm just going to get right into it. But first, I want to read some, I want to say a shout out to somebody for the membership, as well as the 5 Now Recording gifted memberships. And also shout out to the Gaming Witch for becoming a Stumpy. Was there any other donations, Core?
Yep, Badwick with $10. I'll take my Canadian money, and I'll gladly.
Fuck yeah. All right, cool. So Essence of Thought, right? Essence of Thought is a woke YouTuber who made this like deep dive series on a YouTuber named Lily Orchard. Now, Lily Orchard is this other, by the way, Essence of Thought is also trans, and Lily Orchard is also trans. They're a trans YouTuber who did content on like My Little Pony, and they were accused of having predatory behavior, and they're kind of considered a lolcow in that community. So Evangeline Skov made a more shorter video than Essence of Thought series covering Lily Orchard, and Essence noticed that they had the same screenshots as theirs in their series, and is accusing her of plagiarism, asking for 30% of the earnings within the video, which Evangeline would reply by putting her in contact with Skov's lawyer. This would cause Essence to take offense, and hence the video would be made. Now, Beckett, you said you had a little more background on what's their name, Lily Orchard?
Yeah, so Lily Orchard is part of the Brony analysis community. Has been around for quite a while. Got a lot of attention when she did 2 series, one on Steven Universe and one on Legend of Korra, kind of aping both Jim Sterling and H. Bomber Guy.
Yeah.
But the other thing that she caught a lot of attention for was basically going over the grooming scandals in the Brony community. When that happened, she kind of set herself up as, why are there all these groomers everywhere? But Lily Orchard's actual history involves the creation of a fan fiction, which is a pedophilic incest story of some of the pony characters, with very fucking weird moral lessons from it. It's actually very, very fucked up. And Also, some like scandals with her own server with not safe for work stuff and people who are under the age of 18. So, and flashing her tits at the screen when she has a large, like, young audience while streaming, like I think it was Pokemon. So yeah, Orchard's history is a bit weird.
What do you mean by flashing their tits?
I mean, like, she was on camera and flashed her tits on YouTube on a stream.
Like bare tits?
Like bear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they male to female or female to male?
Male to female.
Okay. All right. So Jessica Pizzle also put out this tweet. I now know too much about this person, and they're talking about Essence of Thoughts. TLDR, in 2019, they got angry because Rachel Oates. Rachel Oates is this book reviewer YouTuber who also reviewed what's her name? Gabby Hanna. And so Rachel Oates used he/him pronouns for Essence of Thought and used the name Peter to refer to Ethel, which is Essence of Thought's name. But that was because Ethel used both name and their pronouns, where she, they, he at the time. Ethel got mad because Rachel Oates was friends with a creator called Reactionary Rules, who Ethel thought was transphobic. Ethel started talking about Rachel the way Nick talks about Tipster, and then Rachel uploads a now deleted video of her crying about the harassment with blood on her arm. Ethel tweets more about Rachel being a pussy attention whore, for not exact words, obviously. Rachel disengaged entirely. Ethel has been making multiple videos on Rachel since, and once Ethel found out Rachel was friends with Vangelina Scoff, Ethel accused Scoff of plagiarism. The only thing I'm not 100% on is the start of the Rachel Ethel drama, but everything else is on point. All right, scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see. Scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to see. Okay. So yeah. All right, let's go. Let's move on to the video.
Hello there, YouTube.
1.5.
Yeah. Shout out to Lady Nerd Artist. So everyone else with the 10. So everyone else has to see this Essence of Thought look like Jalen's British twin, and Brooke A with the 9.99. Have a good show, you guys. Thank you, Brooke A. So there we go. So this is the video, and this video is going to be going into Vangelina Scoff. So here we go.
YouTube, it's been a while, and we'll cover why that is and where I've been towards the end of the video. But first, we have something much more important to talk about, and that's the fact that our research on this channel has been plagiarized by another YouTuber, Vangelina Scow, who, after being approached by me, seemingly tried to scare me off using the threat of lawyers. That's right. Mere months after H-Bomber Guy released his bombshell of a video on this very topic, someone who has dozens of videos covering Illuminati's death spiral thought it'd be a great idea to just rip myself and a bunch of other people off, only to then double down in the exact same way Illuminati did when caught in the act. Oh, it's going to be one of those videos. But before we continue, a quick content warning for the following: sexual assault, grooming, transmisia, misgendering, and injury.
Wait.
Nice.
What?
Okay, I'm not the only one in this call that doesn't know what the hell transmisia is, right?
No.
Beckett, help.
Please don't all pretend you know.
I can't. I don't know. I've never heard that before.
Google it.
I'm Googling it.
I do not want to Google that.
Sounds like a disease.
Transmisia are when people have deeply rooted negative beliefs about what it means to be transgender. Isn't that transphobia?
That's transphobic.
Yeah.
That's like,
Oh, no, we need a new word.
yeah.
An attempt to replace the term transphobia. This is in order to avoid the connotation of fear associated. What?
So,
Is it for people like, I don't want to be labeled as transphobic. Can I just be transmisic?
I'm not
So it's
scared of them. I
basically-
just hate
It's to
them.
literally get away from the joke of like, oh, I'm not afraid of gay people, so I'm not homophobic. Is that literally all this
I
is?
think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking hate this place.
So yeah,
So
okay, guys.
Does that mean we
so,
got homomisia too?
That's me.
So in general, transmisia is any attitude, belief, behavior, or policy that stigmatizes or harms trans, non-binary, and gender non-conforming people, denies the validity of their identities, sees them as less human, and/or treats them as less worthy of care and respect. So is it like transphobia? So I think it's like autistic, right? So transphobia would mean you're scared of trans people. So they're like, well, these people aren't scared of us; they just hate us. So we want this word instead.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That's the basic line.
All right, so there you go. By the way, quick thing here. I thought this was about plagiarism. Why is it sexual assault, grooming, transmisia, misgendering, and injury? Why is
Because it
grooming being
always
mentioned?
is.
Why is sexual assault being mentioned? Is this like did Vangelina Scobb sexually assault your video? Like what is going on?
So it's probably because if the video's on Lily Orchard, then that's probably a content warning for that content.
No, I think what they're saying is Evangelina Scobb groomed EssenceOfThought into letting Scobb plagiarize her. Is it her? Are they her? Is Ethel or her? Okay.
Yeah, Ethel's a her. As far as I'm aware, anyway.
Yeah.
Please consider supporting the channel via Patreon. You can also support us by liking, commenting, and sharing this video on social media. I'd also just like to take the time to remind our viewers that the statements made throughout our videos are the opinions of myself, the host, based on the evidence I have available to me. They are not and should not be taken as unquestionable fact, which is why we reference everything, because we're fallible. Thus, we strive to give you, the viewer, the ability to check all evidence for yourself in order to make up your own mind, which is what the reference numbers in the top left corner are for, being numbers that match up with the reference list found in the transcript linked down below.
What is this, a college essay?
Yes,
we cite our sources here on YouTube, okay? By the way, this is source number 3. This is where Evangelina said he instead of she.
Yeah, raise the volume on the video, please, by the way, Core.
Yeah.
Is Evangelina the real name?
I don't know.
That's
I
an
know it's her
interesting
YouTube name. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're like half Irish and half I can't remember what it was. It's like another weird European country I don't know the name of.
Okay.
Viewers to do their own research to reach an informed conclusion about the topic. Hi there, my name is Ethel Thurston, she, her, they, them, and today we're going to be talking about the fact that Evangelina Scobb ripped off literal years of hard work and presented said work as her own in her recent video, Lily Orchard, YouTube's Biggest Creep. We'll also be discussing how she or her management firm, Solaro Management, tried to bluff me into backing down via escalating the matter to their lawyer, which, if you couldn't tell by the video, failed. Now there's a surprise. The work I'm talking about is, of course, our 7-part series on Lily Orchard, more specifically the following 5 videos, each to varying degrees. Lily Orchard encouraged a friend to groom a minor, Lily Orchard grooms her audience with victim testimony, Lily Orchard sexted a 16-year-old, second victim testimony, debunking Lily Orchard's pro-child predator arguments, and lastly, Lily Orchard's pro-child predator fanfic, Stockholm. The production for the series took a long time.
There was 7 notations, by the way, if you didn't catch that. Right, yeah. Just there. Jesus Christ. And we're gonna have 100 by the time this video ends.
Myself and Levi began working on the series in January of 2020. You see, in December of 2019, I'd given Lily Orchard a shout out in one of my videos, presenting her as a safe person due to the way she projects an unabashed hostility towards sexual predators, very rarely seen, only for me to be approached by someone 2 days later about her history of Stockholm. Both myself and Levi began our own solo investigations, during which I removed the link to Lily's channel before reconvening a day or 2 later. Both of us had reached the same conclusion of, holy shit, there's even more. I immediately nuked the video, issued an apology, and got to work. I feel compelled to know that I nuked the video, in spite of the fact that it was, and to this day remains, the one and only time I discussed being groomed as a 15-year-old, along with how I was subsequently chased out of the furry fandom on YouTube.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What does this have to do with Evangelina?
I think there's a context there around Lily Orchard, but also, having gone over the ACC, there's always a grooming story. So, I'm not trying to devalue any of them, but there's always a grooming story, and I think they just get sort of dropped in at this point.
It's fucking insane. It's just like, it's like every fucking time. It's every time there's like any sort of normalcy in a drama, it turns into like grooming, pedophilia. Like this is plagiarism drama. Like imagine if H Bomber guy was like, oh yeah, these YouTubers, they all were plagiarizing, but also this person also groomed me, and that's how I came to the knowledge of plagiarism. This is like, is this like the origin story of Ethel? Like this is how I became who I am now.
Just like super villain arc.
Yeah.
This is how I became Essence of Batman.
I think it's like manipulation in a sense, because like this has nothing to do with Evangelina at all. Just get to the fucking point. Like, what's your issue with Evangelina?
But then the video wouldn't be an hour long, would it?
Yeah.
Person's watch time.
Yeah.
If they weren't groomed, then why would the plagiarism matter, Matt? It's very important.
Strictly Patrick with the 2. Okay, but do they play Minecraft?
And then Mad Max with the other two. Jalen isn't sending her best girls. I don't think Jalen. I mean, Ethel does kind of look like Jalen's like older sister. Older sister, right? I got it right.
Congratulations.
I'm on point. After the mango stuff on Shop from the Point, I am on point right now.
I bet
We'll see how long that lasts.
I bet you 70% of this video is about something totally irrelevant, and 30% is actually about Evangelina.
Yeah.
That's on placing my bets.
Ethel is never mind. I forgot the lyrics are different. I almost sang the song.
Yeah, exactly.
What the actual plagiarism drama is, it's not strong. It's not strong from what I hear. So I mean, I think it needs padding.
Also, Alvin with the 4 months. Because they can't get legitimately, so they post fake stuff to muddy the waters because they suck. Thank you, Alvin.
YouTube after I blew the whistle on the 30-year-old man who groomed me. That's actually what led me to create the channel EssenceOfThought, acting as a new start for myself. So it was an incredibly personal video, making it difficult to destroy, but we deemed it too dangerous to remain up. I also felt personally responsible to everyone that had seen the video before it was taken down, thus setting myself to alerting as many people to the danger as possible. We made a couple of posts before beginning work on what was, at the time, planned to be a single video. As for our investigation, researching, planning, and writing the video turned out to be an absolute nightmare. There was just so much going on, so many little things that connected in so many little ways. That's why, whilst I knew I wanted to do the Incros video as a standalone piece, I didn't have any idea as to how we were going to do the rest. Figuring out that doing one video wasn't going to work for us because it didn't give these specific cases the time and attention they required is why the Incros video came out in April of 2021.
Okay, I'm getting people that are saying turn up the video volume.
It is at 200%. I can put it up higher.
Well, is it all the way up here?
Yes.
Well, I mean
here's 300%, folks.
Testimony, that wouldn't come out until October of 2022. That's how much research and preparation was going into these videos. I remember just sitting there for weeks, going through snapshots of Lily Orchard's Tumblr, just hundreds and hundreds of pages, looking for new stuff or trying to find old stuff that no longer had its original source. And when I was done with Lily Orchard, I moved on to her friends. This, by the way, is how I became so acquainted with the URL workings of FimFiction and FimFetch, leading to the realization and subsequent breakthrough in the Stockholm video that I'm still really proud of to this day. This really was
there's no change, Core.
Really?
There's no change to the volume at all.
That's weird. I'll put it up to 600.
Oh god.
I don't think whatever you're doing is not working is what I'm trying to say.
Got her. There was also the stuff in the background that...
Okay. I'll let the video play and I'll see what I can do on my end.
Nobody thinks about, especially when it comes to topics like these. I remember back in 2020, 2021, Lily Orchard began talking about adopting. We scrambled like fighter pilots to try and figure out if there was anyone at all, we could reach out to have Lily Orchard's name flash red to any adoption agency should she actually follow through. There was also the background care for Glade.
Also, wait a second. Pause real quick. I got a bitch at the chat. I don't get this. I really don't get this. When something is low on videos, why don't you guys just turn up the volume?
Well, because maybe it's all the way up, Matt.
But
also
it never is.
I just listened to the stream and it sounds fine.
But it was Jessica saying it, and fucking it was people that wouldn't troll me.
Yeah, they're probably
would definitely troll you.
Yeah, they're trolling at this point. I mean, you know.
All right, this is your fault. Now I'm distracted.
Look at Leo saying my volume was down.
Yeah, see, that's what I was just about to say. Have you guys checked your own volume yet?
Bunch of boomers.
All right, guys, like go to your fucking computer or your television or your mobile and fucking click the fucking the sound and fucking higher the fucking volume, you fucking retards. Jesus.
I'm gonna do that to Tommy tomorrow. I'm just gonna be like, your stream's muted.
Oh dear God! Now someone's saying my volume is max, and you guys are incredibly loud. Well, then turn the volume down. When it gets too loud, you go the other way.
Jesus,
I'm gonna pull in Hellbent so that they can hang out. What's up, Hellbent?
Oh hey, let me just pause the stream. I need you to notice that they sound exactly like Daft Pina.
Really? Let's listen to normal real quick.
Okay, hold on one second. Boom.
I had to make sure that they felt supported by me whilst also ensuring that
Yes.
their test
Yes, I hear it.
Yeah.
Is that transitioning?
Yeah,
going,
okay,
keep going.
that's all I've got to say for now.
All right, thank you, Hellbat.
Yeah, but by the way, the Joker disrespected my thumbnail in the chat, so
Okay, well, the
you're on
Joker
thin ice,
disrespects.
buddy.
Yeah, the Joker disrespects everyone in the chat.
Yeah, ask Mitch for mod so I can threaten him. So
Okay,
talk to you later.
later.
I had to make sure that they felt supported by me whilst also ensuring that their testimony remained as unadulterated as possible. I didn't want to give anyone the chance to say that I had coached them, because that can be crushing for a victim. That's a hard
His
tightrope
chin
to
looks
walk,
like a
let me
map of
tell
New
you,
Zealand.
What does
There's
that
two
even
dots.
mean? What does it mean?
There's two pimples.
That's-
Looks like New Zealand.
That's an Australian humor thing. That's
Yeah.
we don't get that, but I'm sure on the other side of the planet they get it. And they're
Okay.
laughing.
If you're a weeb, looks like Japan.
There you go.
I hate you.
That's a 2 out of 10 joke, Mitch.
Thank you. Thank you. That's as good as you're gonna get from me today.
especially when it comes to large issues like these. To give a specific example, I'm thoroughly anti-police, but was fully prepared to stand by Glade if he wanted to involve them, because the victim's autonomy is paramount. So there was a lot going on that you didn't see. Now, the reason I'm going on about all the work that went into the series is to try and help you understand why plagiarism feels, in many ways, so violating. It's not like I snap my fingers 3 times, the stars align, the video arises from the bosom of my brain. There's a lot of work that goes into what I do. So to spend literal years of your life on a single project, only to have someone come along and present said work as their own, monetizing your hard work 4 different ways,
Oh, who
really
cares?
is depressing.
Are they comparing plagiarism to sexual assault or rape or something? Like, is that what I'm witnessing right now?
I think they're giving context to the sexual assault as well. Like, I don't know. I watched this video once and I just didn't understand what route they were trying to take here. But I think they just want sympathy. Beckett, you got anything to add on that?
Yeah, kind of. I don't think you're necessarily wrong at all. I think it's the case where you dress certain things up in the language of victimhood, right? Because the actual plagiarism itself, again, from what I know, because I haven't pre-watched, isn't that extreme. So it's this push. And Essence of Thought's history suggests that, from what I've read about them, they kind of go for the most vicious attack route possible. I've seen other people describe that basically they're fucking grievance hunters. So even when something's really minor, they'll blow it up. The stuff with Rachel Oates was, I believe, and again, people can correct me, was just that she was friends with somebody. She didn't even do anything herself. She was just like, oh my god, I can't believe you're friends. So that's kind of the way this is gonna go.
All right, Corey, do me a favor. Skip to the next timestamp. You see where it's like right there? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Starting with the hard data, the first thing I did when I realized I was being plagiarized was download Scal's video and begin cutting it up into sections. What I found was that a 30-minute section of her 38-minute video, starting from 2032, was ripped directly from mine, as shown in the clips raised into the second higher track.
You're joking. 30-second. This is over a 30-second fucking clip.
Yes.
Though, to clarify one thing, when I went over it again, I did find 2 clips amounting to just over 1 minute 2 seconds that were her own original content. One being a 20-second remark about a book she read as a child, and another 40-second remark about Lily's writing tips, which, aside from as an introductory tool to the Incro's video, I had absolutely no interest in covering. I'll still refer to it as the 30-minute section, just know that I'm only claiming 12 minutes of it. Now, throughout that 30-minute section, Scal presents 8 screenshots, 8 pieces of visual evidence, which he then spends the remaining time talking about. And it's those 8 screenshots that allow me to confirm, without a shadow of a doubt, that they were ripped directly from my video. How? Well, I'm glad you asked. I will be using 3 data points to confirm that these screenshots were ripped directly from our video. The first, and perhaps weakest data point, is zoom factor and layout.
So, pause.
Wait, we're fucked.
Yeah, I got a question.
No, Matt, wait. We didn't say anything for like 20 seconds there. We're fucked.
Yeah, we are. I was gonna say we're gonna get claimed.
We're basically bootlegging at this point.
Yeah. All right. My question is taking a screenshot from a YouTube video that big of a deal?
No.
I think everyone on the planet on this platform has done it.
You remember our Jalen episode, Mitch? And I think you were there, Mitch. At Core, I don't know if you were there.
I was.
Jalen, yes. The first Jalen episode we did. I ripped a lot of those screenshots that we used in that episode from the Lanza video because the Jalen screenshots were no longer because the account was gone, so there was no way of finding them. So I took a lot of those screenshots from the Lanza video, and I didn't credit Lanza. Like I didn't fucking it's screenshots. Like what do you mean? Like I gotta credit the fucking guy for taking the fucking screenshots from the video?
You just expose yourself.
Yes.
But that's how Mitch got fucked over by Turkey Tom, and look at where he's at now.
Yeah. How does it feel, Mitch, that Turkey Tom's doing way better than you?
I
but does he
don't
have a
care
Sonic tit?
because Turkey Tom put in all the effort. He does put in a lot of effort, whereas I don't.
Whoa, you're kissing that ass, Mitch.
No, see what you gotta do,
I'm
Mitch.
stating a fact.
What you gotta do, Mitch, is you gotta rebrand yourself, call yourself Rooster Rick, and you start making videos.
Welcome to Rooster Rick.
No, you don't do the voice. No,
God, no, please do that. Please do that.
Actually, I disagree. Do the fucking voice.
Yeah, honestly.
Morning, I turned myself into a rooster. I'm Rooster Rick.
This is why you can't grow, Mitch.
You would blow
Why?
up if you did that.
Because you like I'm just gonna do a crazy voice and I'm just gonna
I feel like Mitch is just destined to become a cult classic creator. Like it'll be like an underground thing that in like 12 years some like fucking Zoomer will be like,
legit.
Hey, do you know about this guy?
He legit. No. You don't understand. He legitimately is a cult classic creator. He had a massive YouTube channel that covered Newgrounds. Right, Mitch?
No, I had a Newgrounds cartoon that I voiced and co-wrote.
But it got traction. There was a cult following.
It got huge traction. Yeah, cult following
which cartoon?
Had like Halo Marine Tales. It was called. Fuck, I think I know that cartoon. It had like 200,000 views on YouTube in 2009. I had a fucking moment where I was like, "Fuck everything!" Fucking deleted all my socials, including that video, and gone. Killed all the traction.
This is why whenever Mitch gets in one of those moods, we get very nervous.
Oh, I'd never do it to no.
This is why we're always like, Mitch. Listen, buddy,
Sure,
just
you
sit
okay
down and
today?
chill. Yeah, we're good. Are we good? We're a great content creator, Mitch.
We're good today.
Yeah.
So yeah, Halo Marine Tales. Oh, Beckett's gone. Okay, I was going to talk to him about it.
He's right here.
He's here.
Oh, he's there. Oh,
fuck.
it's a feed on my screen. Okay, he's still here. I think I'm having hallucinations. What's that? The voices say delete the channel? Okay. Now recording was always recording.
Not anymore.
Oh god.
Say,
Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Pause. Tell me about the fucking Marine Tales.
Oh my god.
It was just the it didn't have Master Chief in it. It just had the Marines, and they would just fuck around and do stuff. Wasn't it? It had like Darth Vader in it. Popped up. Does that ring a bell? Yeah, I think I actually remember this fucking cartoon. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't have it anymore. I don't know.
Is it available anywhere online, like on Newgrounds or anything?
Play the video. I'm gonna go and try and find it.
If there's someone who can find it, it's Beckett.
I got it.
Found it.
I found it.
No way.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Send it.
Wow, it's
Record.
really 7 minutes. 6 minutes long.
All right.
Hang on.
We promise we're gonna get back to the fucking trans.
Hang on, I gotta screen this because there's like heaps of credits. I gotta make sure that my name
Critical Shogun.
This was made in 2006. This is nearly 20 years old. This fucking thing.
Critical Shogun with the 9.99 says never change, Mitch.
I like the way that within the credits is Gay Marine, Emo Boy, Random Marine.
Tumbleweed says no, just watch Newgrounds. So yeah. All right, well, let's watch a little more until Mitch can figure out what he's doing.
Yep.
Out. That is to say, not all of the images I took were taken at the same level of zoom, and when you zoom in and out on a page on Tumblr or Twitter, it doesn't merely pan in like a camera lens, every now and then it shifts things around. Take this example I grabbed whilst writing the script, taken from Stockholm Uber fan, The Last Alicorn. Here is the page at 100%, here is that same page at 175%, and here it is again at 200%. Notice how the layout of the page keeps changing. Therefore, if the layout of these 8 screenshots matches those seen in mine, that is conducive to the images having been ripped directly from our video, since if any of them didn't match, that'd throw the whole thing off.
Alright, we got it.
Again,
What?
It's in the group chat.
All right. Well, folks, we're taking a short commercial break.
I was 4 when this came out.
Fuck you, Toxic.
Fucking Seamus.
What is this?
This was really good animation for 2006.
This guy was mega talented. And then now he just lives a normal life.
Houston, we have a problem. For the last time, my name's not Houston.
God, it's so 2000s. Holy shit. Shit.
Oh no. My god. I gotta mute that part.
Sorry, Breaking Benjamin. It's not your time.
Snap!
What?
Playing poker, you stupid twat.
Oh, sorry. God, I had a bad microphone.
I thought we were playing snooker. I'm sorry, what? Yeah. I have 5 aces. Oh, damn! You win again!
Christ.
Wait, there's only 4. Yeah, should I have 5 aces, god damn it! But there's only 4. Do you have your hand on my leg? No.
Mitch!
Battle stations, this is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. Battle stations, the ship is under attack. Master Chief is currently on shore leaving the brothels of New Thailand, so, get on hell, soldiers!
Let's get going. I'm on it, Billy! Montage!
You know what's gay? What? Homosexuals. We're all
Silence, you emo bastard!
This is so...
Alright, man. Nut!
Wait, what'd you say?
This is so 2006.
Yeah, it literally said...
I know this looks bad, guys. But guys, I know this looks bad, but this was like peak. This was peak 20 years ago.
I literally saw pwned in the subtitles. So yeah, this is definitely 2006.
Oh, shit.
You emo boy. Now, as you all know, we have a situation that needs our full attention. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of you
He has to write.
get back. What you would do, make sure emo boy does. What are we looking at?
Can you guess which one of us had that fucking idea?
Yeah. Stay tuned. Due to the fact that animator can't be arsed animating at this point in time, you'll be shown 2 random sketches with
I
no
didn't know how to
meaning
animate at this point.
whatsoever to the plot of this flash for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, but you typed this out. This is totally new. I'm guessing.
Yeah, so he didn't know how to get from one beat to the other.
Pause.
So he just inserted this other... He didn't know how to get from one beat of this thing to another beat, so he just inserted this other work in progress that he had.
So wait, was this on your channel?
It was on his Newgrounds. It was on my YouTube channel. It was on his Newgrounds account, and then I was like tagged as like a...
So so did you like help write it, or like why was it on your channel? Is my question.
Well, he didn't. YouTube. Well, this was around 2007 or 8 that I uploaded it, and he didn't have a YouTube channel. I wasn't interested in it.
Gotcha.
So I was like, okay, I'll put it on there, and then it took off. Yeah.
I love the ear rape.
I like that.
What the fuck?
Shit! Marine, radio the bridge and get those damn lights back up. I'm on it. This is Charlie team to the bridge.
Oh god,
We have
I
a
sound
power
so bad.
failure in Sector 9. Over.
The
Yeah.
quality
That-
actually
come on.
sounds like Red versus Blue season 1.
Yeah. This is like
Yeah.
this is definitely feels like a red versus blue like type of like rip.
Oh shit, that's interesting.
Well,
that
I was
go on.
yeah,
Go.
I was using like a $10 microphone, and he lived in America, North America, and I would record the lines before school in the morning because I was still in high school, and so I'd be really tired. Just say the words and then go to school. That's why I sound like shit.
What were you saying, Beckett?
That it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My brain's just fucking broken. Like I've been transported back in time, and I'm not sure how to feel about it.
All right. We got $2 from JFA. Could you guys like shut up and let buckets of Krabby Patties talk more? Or better yet, go wake up beavers. Y'all putting me to sleep. Boring.
JFA,
The
I
volume
got a
is
job
trash
for you.
and it's not my phone's fault.
JFA, I got a job for you. All right, continuously call beavers over and over and over. Okay.
Do it.
Based.
There you go. And then Sofu with the 5. If Mitch doesn't say whether or not he's met Neil the Seal, I'm going to end it all in Minecraft.
I have heard of that. He's like a psycho killer or something.
Oh my god. All right, let's. You want to finish this?
Yeah, we're halfway there.
Okay.
Make it quick. The enemy are all over us. Did you hear something? I'll have it up as soon as I possibly can. Do you have your hand on my butt? Oh, a Marine? What's that?
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I got the lights working.
Star Wars for some fucking reason.
Wobby. Wob.
Oh god.
Wobby.
What?
Wobby. What's a wob? Wobby. Wobby. You piss it off. Wobby, 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 wobby.
Oh, there's a bit here that I swear to God Hollywood stole.
Pause.
Oh,
I swear to
yeah.
God Hollywood stole a bit.
Okay, what is it?
So this was in 2006, right? This got like 1 million views or something on newgrounds.com. Fucking gets 100,000 views on YouTube. And now surely Hollywood people are going to be fucking watching, like, surely. Someone in Hollywood has probably seen it, right? There's a thing here. Okay, no, it probably wasn't stolen, but it's very suspicious how Darth Vader is about to scream no, and then he stops and he has to like take a puff, I go, and then inhale, and then he goes, oh. 3 years after this, the movie Fanboys, they do the exact same thing, like screaming the same thing in the same way, same point, and I think they stole it. I think they stole it.
Okay.
Mitch, why does everything get stolen from you? Like why don't
I don't know.
get your intellectual property together, brother. Ugh.
I'm not with them, I swear to God. It was all Emo Boy's idea.
This bit. I swear they stole that.
You know how to find this thing? You son of a bitch!
Yep.
No. Good enough. Well, we're pretty much screwed. I just want to say, I love you all. Even me? Stay the fuck away from me! Aw, you sexy fuck.
You know what? Fuck you.
There's-
Fuck you.
This
Fuck you all.
this is everything that you shouldn't do when you do a story. It breaks
Fuck a lot
every
of
single
you.
fucking rule.
Fuck you all. I'm going to Taco
That's
Bell.
it. That's it. That's the cartoon.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah, it's all
those
shredded.
lines at the end, I did a whole bunch, and I was like, pick one, and then he just fucking puts all of them in there.
Okay.
All right. Well.
All right.
that was
One in the
fun.
chat. One in the chat if that was a good job by Mitch, or two in the chat if that was a piece of shit.
Oh, fuck off! It was 20 years ago. You've got to judge it on its time. It's a
true.
it's a product of its time.
I think it was a masterpiece. I'm in awe.
So anyway,
I've gone from thinking that Mitch is just some dude to maybe the coolest person I met on the internet. Like,
Mitch,
ever.
did you see that back in the day?
Of ones.
Yeah, I actually think I did. I do not think that's my first watch through of that cartoon.
Yeah, so did fucking Rogan. Fucking asshole.
So the guy didn't mind that it was just on your YouTube channel?
No, he didn't care because YouTube
Okay.
wasn't what it is today. There was like 2 other video sites at the time.
Yeah. All right, back to Ethel. I'm thinking like Ethel's gonna be watching this and gonna be like, why did they just do this? I don't understand. I thought they were talking
It's
about me.
boring, Ethel. It's
Pat it out.
fucking
Pat it
boring.
out.
Even though Ethel is crazy, this is fucking boring. It's just
Yeah, a 20
Bro, it's
a
boring.
20-year-old
but the ending is
animation that made no
amazing.
sense is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, the ending to this video is fucking great.
Lady Nerd Artist with the 5. Mitch, make more Halo crossovers. Still better than Halo Infinite.
True.
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 All
I'm
right.
gonna make a fucking sequel.
This is perhaps
now
the
that I
weakest
can
piece of
animate.
data on its own. The second data point, or perhaps points, are the backgrounds and profile pics being used in any given screenshot. Lily Orchard has periodically updated both her background and her profile pic dozens of times over the last couple of years. That means, if the background and profile pics throughout the screenshots match those seen in mine, that is further proof that the images have been ripped directly from our video. The third and final data point is a security feature personalized to me. As I'm sure you're aware by now, I am trans, and there is a safety tool out there in use by trans people
No
that
idea.
changes
Oh,
the
didn't know
usernames
that.
and links of users on.
Listen to this.
Oh,
So back,
shit.
yeah, this is
Okay.
Shigami Eyes.
Yeah, this is Shiganami Eyes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, I'll explain what the fuck that is. So
Okay.
basically, there is an extension tool which will highlight the names on like things like social media, like Twitter. I think it works on like certain YouTubey things as well. But the tool itself highlights names in green if they're sort of trans inclusive and safe, and names in red if they're transphobic. Now, this tool is I use this tool on Twitter. As do a few other people, because it's fucking hilarious. Because you get to play the game of guessing as why somebody's name is in red or green. But yeah, it's it's like this is a way to identify, in theory, screenshots you've taken. But I mean, again, who fucking cares, right? It's not unique to her, by the way. Like lots of people use this. Also, the creator behind it has some like weird drama as well. I think they got caught up in a sexual harassment thing. I don't know if that's like that's just what I'd heard on the grapevine. So I don't.
So
think
just to summarize, if you're an ally to the trans community, your name will be in green, and if you're an enemy, if you're transphobic, it's going to be in red, right?
Yeah.
What about
So-
transanemic or whatever it was?
I don't know if they brought that update out. Maybe it'll be sort of like a light blue.
Bro,
Can we
Maybe
check
already.
Matt's Twitter profile and see?
no, I don't think I made the cut.
You have to get somebody to actually report you. So just going through my own Twitter, who's got like colors in mind? Like so, Kristen Ox got it in white. But people like Dylan Burns are in green, I think. Jordan Peterson's in red. Keffels is in green. So yeah, it's all stuff like that. Like Delusional Takes is in red, for example, from the
What-
sort of gimmick account things.
What about Nicholas Diorio, Tommy C?
Well, that's an interesting question. Let's see, Tommy C. Tommy C's white. Nobody's rated him. Nobody has rated Tommy C.
Damn.
And Nick Diorio.
Nick should be rated.
Well, they
I
should
don't
watch
think-
the
I don't-
recent live stream, and I think their name will be in red now.
I don't think Diorio's been rated either.
How?
How? He fights with Keffels all the time.
All right, Mitch,
Yeah,
I got a
dude.
great idea. I got a great idea for you, Mitch. You ready? All right.
Yeah.
So an idea around this, centered around this Twitter thing with the Shigami eyes, right? But you call it red versus green, and then you have all the trans.
You ever wonder why we're here?
Yeah. Shut up, you.
Same as always, isn't it? Fucking.
By the way, rest in peace to Rooster Teeth.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
They-
it
I'm
died years
sad.
ago.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like getting upset that like your 95-year-old grandparent just died when they've been on life support for the last 10 years and like eating through a tube. I mean, are you that sad or?
I mean, I'm sad. I've got a red versus blue
It's sad.
theme tattoo. I've got a meta symbol tattoo. That's
Have
how
I
much I
ever
love
had-
that fucking show.
Have I ever talked about like the day I thought Rooster Teeth died? What I witnessed?
No.
So remember during COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
George Floyd, the whole thing going on. Do you remember that Rooster Teeth was getting a lot of shit from the women in the Rooster Teeth team who were getting harassed in the comments? And the advice that was originally given by like Jeff and Michael and all those guys were like, yo, you know, their comments, you know, they say hateful things. You kind of got to deal with it. You just got to ignore it. And then it kind of like turned on them. And so all the girls when all this like virtue, like protests and all this stuff started popping up, they did a full on live stream where all the girls were like, you guys just didn't understand like what we've been going through as a woman of color and what we had, what has happened to us. And Jeff like concedes completely and starts crying because like he's like, I didn't realize like how bad it could get, and I told you guys just to ignore it, and now I realize the pain that I put off because I can ignore it because I'm a white man, but you guys, I get it. Meanwhile, they're doing all this, and the girls are like, you don't get it. You don't get what it's like to be hated on the internet like this and to be harassed. Fucking Gavin's on the panel. Gavin was almost killed by a fan who went to his house to murder him.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was the most fucking it was the most least self-aware thing I've ever seen from Rooster Teeth. It was right before fucking what's his name popped up. It was right before what's his name got canceled. Ryan Haywood. Right before that, and it was like that happened, and then Ryan Haywood happened, and then it was like done. Their numbers started to die, and it's just like goodbye Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, did you know that Jeff was getting canceled too because he was dating somebody who was like, I don't know, I think she was like 20 at the time and he was like 38. And it was ridiculous. It was like the Keemstar situation all over again. And then some other guy, I think his name was Joel Haver, got canceled too.
Yeah,
But see, this shit never happened before they brought women into their company. Now, while we're on that
Barbara
topic,
was good.
I think Barbara was good, yes. But after Barbara,
Barbara had a good sense of humor. That's the thing. Barbara had a good sense of humor. All the other girls, they just didn't have that.
Boys, what I'm proposing is we get rid of Hellbent. We get rid of Hellbent right now. Let's damp her out because otherwise we are looking at the future. This is what's going to happen.
I gotta be honest with you. I think part of our growth last like month has been because of Hellbent's like shorts.
Okay,
so
well, when it starts to peter off, okay, we fucking send it to the gulag.
Deal. Fucking deal.
All right.
Deal?
Well,
all right.
Deal. You're all expendable.
Never bring women into your space, man. That's been a pretty hard lesson I've had to learn.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Never.
I think the point where like even though there was another couple of seasons that were good, the point where Rooster Teeth really started to fall was the death of Monty, because once they'd hit this really high point with the animation and everything else, and it was really noticeable when Monty left, and I think it like left a scar on that group as well.
Because I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch a lot of Rooster Teeth. I watched a lot of Achievement Hunter and Let's
Right. Yeah.
That was my shit. Because I loved Michael. I loved Jeff. I hated Jack. Jack is still to this day I can't stand that guy.
Me too.
Bro, is it weird? Like, all right, so Ryan and Jack both sounded like Seth Rogen for a while to me. It would literally be like Seth Rogen having a conversation with you. Yeah. But Ryan was pretty funny. I don't know if you guys remember did that GTA playthrough. No. It was Destiny. They did Destiny. And they got in this huge fucking fight with each other. And it was the funniest fucking thing because fucking Ryan just kept to activate the fucking the attack or whatever, you had to shoot this target. And they were planning, and Ryan was just like, they started arguing with each other, and Ryan was like, okay, whatever, fuck it, boom. And everybody just started being like, Ryan, what the fuck was that? It was
Learn by doing!
It's one of the fucking best parts of Rooster Teeth, or Let's Play, or whatever it was called. Also, they did this, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I like how yet again, we are so bored of this fucking video where we went on a tangent about Rooster Teeth.
We've got on so many tangents because of this. But anyway, I reckon where Rooster Teeth died for me was like, it was around the time when Monty passed away. But it was it was also when, because I would listen to their podcast every fucking week, it was when the original cast slowly dropped off from the podcast and were replaced by new people, and it became a totally different thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm not here for these fucking people. I was here to listen to Gavin and fucking Bernie Burns and Gus Sorolla.
Bernie left at the perfect time, by the way. Can I say that? He was like we're selling our company. You know, I might as well get out of here before it's too fucking bad. And he's cashed in.
He's a good business. He has a good business mind, because before Rooster Teeth, he was like a manager at a company or something, and he like really boosted that company's like sales and whatnot. And then he took people from that company, started Rooster Teeth, and fucking built it into the juggernaut that it was, and then jumped out at the right time. But Rooster Teeth was so dead to me, right? I had a picture with Gavin and Bernie in like 2013.
Yeah, because they came to Australia a lot.
2012, I got a photo with them, and I got a poster, Red vs. Blue poster, signed by them. I was moving house in like 2018, 19. Or no, I wasn't even moving house. I was doing a clean out and found the poster, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to keep fucking storing this. And I put it in the bin.
Jesus Christ.
It's in a fucking dumpster somewhere.
It's gone.
That's like the only autograph that I've ever like fucking thrown away.
By the way, I just want to say how boring this video is, because we drifted off twice already on two different tangents that had nothing to do with the topic. So yeah, let's pull it back a bit, and let's get back into the Ethel storyline against Evangelina Ska.
By the way, before you click play,
by the way, before you click play, fucking Rooster Teeth, bro.
No. It's on topic. It's on topic.
Okay.
I have not seen wallpaper like that since my grandparents' house in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's so weird. And like the two gas lanterns in the very narrow room, like, what the fuck's going on there?
They don't pay for electricity, all right?
And there's a safety tool out there.
Come get your dinner.
That's Ethel's grandma. Ethel!
I hope they live in a lighthouse.
That would be great.
That would actually be cool. That would just. I want something. I want one cool thing for this person.
I got a
living in a
question.
lighthouse would be cool.
Would that redeem them from being a dipshit?
I mean, it make me want to be nice to them, because I could see their lighthouse house. I got
a question. Someone brought this up to me in a DM or something. You changed your gender, right? And you get a new name. Why the fuck would you choose Ethel?
Maybe their name previously was Ethan.
But why Ethel? That's like, I want to switch genders and become an 85-year-old grandmother. Ethel.
I don't know. It's nice to have a name that you can grow into. So it's like when she's old, she can be like, "Yeah, I'm Ethel," and everyone's like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
She needs to get the glasses with like the pointy corners at the top corners that point out, like librarians used to have in the 60s. And she's got to get her hair into like an old gray bun, right? She's got to wear like an old school teacher dress, and then she can be Ethel.
I wonder what
you commit to the bit.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I would say you just got to commit to the bit.
I wonder what it's going to be like when we have trans issues for elderly people when we get to that point, you know?
Yeah, Dick Masterson made a fucking amazing tweet about that. There's going to be so many dementia patients. He said, this is his joke. There's going to be so many dementia patients going, "Where's my dick? Where's my dick gone?"
Nurse! Nurse!
I love the way Beavers isn't here, so you've all decided just to channel his spirit. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Teresa, you chopped your dick off 35 years ago.
Did I lose it in the war?
My name's not Teresa. it's Theodore. What are you talking about? I played high school baseball. What do you mean?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait, I think you've asked this, Matt.
Yo.
Yeah, you have. I just thought, do they get like what are they, phantom erections? Like they feel like they have an erection, but they don't?
And that we got an answer to that question. By Keffel.
And they do?
They do. Yeah, they do.
Jesus.
All right, can we press play, please?
By trans people, that changes the usernames and links of users on certain sites based on whether they've been voted safe or dangerous to trans people. Do note it is a deeply flawed app. Not everyone green is in fact safe, as we'll see in a second, but it is handy to weed out the reds. Now, I say it's deeply flawed in who it marks green because, you guessed it, Lily Orchard is marked green by default, meaning that enough people have voted her safe to trans people at one point in time to earn a green rating. What's particularly interesting about this data point...
Lady Nerd Artist, Ethel's one cool thing is they cook estrogen in a bathtub in a basement full of kid. Okay, that they get off the dark web. Don't. All right, cool.
Thanks, Matt.
Don't read the super chat. Don't.
Hey, thank you for the $10. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Don't
Take
agree
that
with
money
it,
and
but
Take that money and run. Also, Ethel sounds like, I know it's not, but it sounds like a fucking character from Golden Girls.
Yeah, that's what that was my whole thing. Is that it was old lady name.
Yeah.
Picture it. YouTube, 2020. Some bitch took a screenshot of my video and they didn't credit me.
Okay.
They need to remake Golden Girls, but it's all like male to female old women. But they're
oh
trans.
no! Stop!
Oh my god, that's a cartoon. That's a cartoon idea right there.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Ethel? My balls itch right now.
Like, yeah, shit.
The golden trans girl. The golden trans girls.
However, is the fact that when I first began gathering evidence, I didn't think to manually mark Lily Orchard as unsafe, but that changed halfway through. After all, she did groom trans minors. Yet I only made the switch in the midst of gathering evidence.
And you didn't think about
certain
that?
Images have Lily Orchard's name and other peripheral details in green, whilst other images show her name in red. This means that, in order for Scowl screenshots to have the same color as mine, she'd have had to, through some cosmic coincidence, install the same app, which is visibly absent from screenshots used earlier in her video, and change it at the very same time I did, whilst gathering the evidence in the exact same order as me. Suffice to say, this data point is more than enough on its own, but I wanted to include the other two to really nail this. If I get a perfect match along all 3 points, that is as close to proof of non-verbatim plagiarism as you can really get, aside from my written confession, of course. So let's start with the first image that appears in Scowl's video at 22:16, taken from our Incros video as seen at 1:44. Let's overlay that using 50% transparency to reveal that yes, it's a 1-to-1 match on the zoom factor.
This is very neurodivergent.
Okay.
I used an opacity just to prove that it overlays perfectly over my screenshot.
Okay.
So people will use section of the screenshots. I've done this before where a screenshot either doesn't exist anymore or it's already there in the video and you want to talk about it. And you're just like, yeah, I'll just use that because someone else has done some like gathering and things, but this is true of like anybody who makes a video down the road where you've already made a fucking video. Mm-hmm. I don't know about the fucking crediting thing because it's like, oh fuck yeah, she could have said, oh yeah, no, I got these screenshots from Essence's video, but this isn't plagiarism. This is just I use this as a source. Yeah, like
it's not plagiarism, right? But I think at the very least, if fucking Ethel wasn't so crazy, like at the very least, you put their little series in the description and it was like, yo, check out this series as well on Lily Orchard. They go into way more detail. You don't have to credit them, but maybe like that. But I think it doesn't matter though. Like Vangelina does not have to do that. That would be like the nice thing to do, right? And that'll also be a thing to do if you don't want a crazy person like on your back, you know.
If you don't want, no,
please, just promise you don't tell me.
Yes, me, Beckett, Core, and Toxic, and the 200 people that are watching right now will not tell anyone, Mitch.
Okay, please do not let Ethel find this out, all right? Because I've committed worse sins. For my video of Dick Masterson versus Maddox, because Dick's channel was taken down, so I couldn't get clips, I literally took some clips from Justin Wang's video. and like enlarged it so it cropped out his branding. But
Yeah, but
it was the only
changed
clip of it that existed. That
You're
I
allowed
wanted
to use
talk
clips,
about.
yeah. Yeah, no. As
Like
long as
that to me is worse than screenshots.
yeah.
The only time I've thrown fucking like shade at anyone for doing something was counterpoints to the video on Destiny, where he literally took somebody else's footage and sped it up and then recorded over it. I believe that's what I remember happening.
Yeah.
But at the same, and that could caught some flack. But the main thing was it was just like, this is just really fucking lazy. If anything, it's just, can't you just go get it yourself?
Toxic, you had something?
Yeah, if you don't want people using your screenshots, just be weirdo and put a watermark on it.
Yeah. Watermark your fucking screenshots. Then you have credit no matter what.
If you want to be that weird about it.
Good save, Toxic.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
All right. Are we all in agreement that the screenshot thing is dumb?
That's all of it. That's all of it from what I hear.
All right.
That's it. Like,
move on to the next timestamp. I think it's
Oh man. Neurodivergency.
Yeah, here we go.
Starting with what is perhaps the clearest example of this, the same moment that hit me like a brick. Namely, this little nugget taken from just after Scowl shares the screenshot in which Lily presents herself as a safe way for young people to explore their sexuality by sending her nudes.
But the first thing that popped into my brain was, what if she just asked herself this question so that she could answer it and get people to send her these photos of themselves? And how is she going to vet that the people who are sending them?
What?
I was gonna wait. This might cause some shit. Would or would not, guys?
Would.
Would.
This feels like a trap.
It's not. I swear, my hands are up, Mitch. It's not a trap. Literally, it's not a trap.
Is your leg up too?
Yes, literally not a trap.
Mitch, you really can't complain.
Done worse.
What is it? Is that a wood, Mitch?
Would a woodchuck? Would a woodchuck would? If a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Yes.
Yes, a woodchuck would.
You're autistic. Why? Why are we using this clip? Why are we using clips? What's going on? Why is he plagiarizing?
Good point. Good point.
Why is they plagiarizing?
Yeah. No, she like Ethel totally took the clip. They need to give credit to Evangelina Scott for this clip.
Yep.
All right, Ethel. So I think you plagiarized Evangelina Scott.
Come on, Ethel. Put the peppermints down. Put
Yeah.
the bingo cards down. All right. Credit your sources. Okay.
Wait.
All right.
Lady Nerd Artist said it's because she's British. Wait, is it because she's British?
She's not British. She's Irish. She's
British?
Irish and Macedonian.
I love British.
Oh, thanks.
Also, shout out to Lady Nerd Artist for the 5. The second anyone uses a screenshot I have owes me money, or else you're transphobic and will be canceled on Twitter.
We got something on Streamlabs, but I missed it. It said Keffels and something about Mitch. That's all I remember.
All right, cool.
Them are adults.
Oh, it just popped into your head? Really? You had that thought? So it has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that, in our video containing Mackenzie's testimony, I quite literally say the following. Now, I don't know if these messages are sent in by
Why does he look like Lord Farquaad?
Fan, or if she's sending these herself.
Wait, what?
Lord Farquaad?
Sorry, she, shit, I misgendered. They look like Lord Farquaad.
Within minutes of providing the exact same piece of evidence. Like, yeah, I go into greater detail about a couple more pieces since I was covering a broader point.
I am
But,
sick
like,
of these
you just need
ogres
to-
coming into my swamp and stealing my screenshots.
Could you draw whatchamacallit the costume on them and make them look like Lord Farquaad? Mitch.
Ethel is like a trans Harry Potter professor. Like that's what they look kind of like a young Professor Snape in that drawing.
Oh my god! You know what?
Mirror,
what
mirror on the wall. Who's the transiest of them all?
One of the professors must have said at one point in time, "You do a really good job citing your sources. Keep it up." And they just did that throughout their entire life. And
halitosis, and then it's just like all the sources are on the paper. Sourciosis.
Discussing the evidence and the bit I just played you on the same page in my script. They're not exactly disconnected points. As for the idea that she thought of this from a single screenshot, is it actually reasonable to come up with that if you have no prior knowledge about Lily Orchard and how she runs her community? I'd argue not. Like, there's a reason I presented a bunch of evidence showing how, anytime there's a controversy surrounding Lily, she always gets sent softball questions anonymously which allow her to reframe the issue however she pleases. No one would believe it if it wasn't a pattern. So the comment was made in a very specific context, leading it to come out of left field without it. Add that to the fact that, as demonstrated earlier, Scout or someone on Scout's team almost certainly watched our videos to strip mine them for screenshots, and I would argue that this is very strong evidence of her not only stealing our hard work, but our very thoughts, presenting them as her own original ideas. Like, she explicitly states that this popped into her brain, rather than she heard it from someone else and it stuck with her. This was the moment I knew I was going to have to act. I even make the same point as her second question, the one asking,
and how is she going to vet that the people who are sending them are adults?
This one comes from the Glade video, in which I said the following. Lily has confessed that people in her audience regularly send her naked photos of themselves. And while she claims to delete them all, there's no fucking way to check that. This is the same person who went out of her way to violate the security of the Safe for Work section she set up on her server. How come
Okay, hold on.
she doesn't keep them?
It's just all right.
For
So
like 3 seconds.
Yeah, look, it's saying the same thing, right? You guys are saying something similar,
Wait,
but
are they? They're not actually saying the same thing though. Like it's slightly different. It's like because she says, "Oh, she'll go on to delete them." How are you vetting that? She's talking about like she's taking that clip and being like, "Oh, we said the same thing." Like here's us saying the same thing. It's like, no, you said, "How is she vetting the deletion?" And then she goes on to talk about the not safe for work section. Irish Macedonian girl, whose name escapes me, Vangelina, there we go, is saying like how's she vetting the age? And like, yeah, you're right, they're similar, but when we're talking about plagiarism, we're talking about word for word plagiarism. That was H Bomber Guy's point. Like James Summerton, internet historian, was taking other people's work word for word and regurgitating it.
And taking a pin, like there was also what's the gamer dude that was doing it as well, that had writers for him, the Gamer Geek or something like that, from H Bomber Guy's video. Chat, help me out. The gamer dude with the glasses.
Don't help him out, chat. Give him a fake name.
Well, the gamer geek or whatever the fuck his name was. He was taking his writers were taking opinion pieces from like film reviews and using
John Swan.
No, not. No.
I think so.
Are you guys retarded?
Yeah.
Are you guys like?
Do you know what podcast you're on?
Like, how does Mitch not know who I'm talking about?
Tom
Like,
Bill says Steve Urkel, Linus Tech Tips.
Old YouTuber wears glasses, plays
Does
games.
video game reviews. Video game reviews.
Oh, angry video game nerd.
Yes, thank you. Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah,
you
that
just have to be a bit more specific than guy who wears glasses.
Wait, Andrew Signor or Andy Signor?
Oh, I completely forgotten that you went over.
No, not that guy.
Yeah,
No,
Angry
it's
Video
the
Game
guy.
Nerd.
The one he refused to do a Ghostbusters 2016 review.
Angry Video Game Nerd did hired a bunch of writers to do film reviews, and one of the writers literally took a film review and an article on a film, an opinion piece, word for word in the script. So like that's plagiarism, right? Taking opinions and stuff like that. This isn't plagiarism. This is like you're saying something different, although you guys mean the same thing. It's not plagiarism. It's not.
Well, how many interpretations can you have of this shit? This is the problem with the Orchard stuff. Like, it's kind of obvious the shit she was doing when you dig into it, the conclusions you come to. Now, the problem is that Essence of Thought is presenting this as like some unique fucking take. It's not. It's not. We've all seen fucking rumor stories before.
If you're doing a story where a guy's at a traffic light, he stops at a green light and gets hit in the back, you can't just change the color of the light. You all got to say he stopped at a green light. You know what I mean? Like, so you're always going to get to the same spot. You're just going to say it differently than the other person. That's how it works.
Well, Vangelina, what did she talk for like 5-7 seconds? And and Essence of Thought is at least 20-30 seconds at this point. I mean, it's not the same thing. It's clearly not. In one sentence, and you're talking like a paragraph, bro. They can summarize, they can sum up what you say and make it into their own talking point. But it's purely because, honestly, you're boring. Nobody wants to listen to you talk for 30 seconds. I don't want to even listen to you talk for more than 10.
Yeah, we went on like 3 different tangents that had nothing to do with the topic. Hey guys, you remember Halo? Yeah, Halo was cool.
You remember Rooster Teeth?
Rooster Teeth was fucking famous before he lost his mind and deleted everything.
Right.
That time.
I think we've attacked. Go ahead, Mitch.
It's like being at a wedding and being like, "Oh, did you hear? There's these other people just started dating. Oh, isn't that interesting? Let's fucking focus on that."
I think we've attacked most of the points. What's can you go to the ending timestamp?
The transmission problem. And
yeah, I don't
how
care
the-
about the
my
the-
health.
Whoa.
Yes, their health. Listen to this
Transmission
shit.
sounds like a problem with transmission.
Well, this looks like a
Right.
different. She right?
Yeah,
she
yeah,
recorded
yeah.
this on a different day.
Yeah, look at what this person
So
does.
that's the case, meaning all
By the way,
that's talked
pause.
about
Just
Yeah.
remember, this is about plagiarism, and all right, this is about plagiarism, guys. All right, press play.
about is the impact the entire thing has had on me, whilst also explaining where I've been the last month and a half. Because as much as I joke and try to laugh things off, this really couldn't have come at a worse time for me. For those on my channel, you probably noticed I haven't uploaded a single video since December 2023. Now, the reason for this, at least to begin with, is because I was burnt out from just how personally traumatic my last video was. And like, okay, we get it. I took a couple of weeks off after producing a 3-hour, fully referenced, fully subtitled video. That's not that unusual. However, just as I was getting ready to get back into recording, one of my old NHS fillings failed, opening things up to a rather severe infection, leading me to require some emergency dentistry before the problem reached the jaw.
Who cares?
Why is this on the Evangelina Scobb video? What the fuck?
Because it
I
adds
almost
to their
lo-
trauma.
I almost lost my jaw today.
I nearly died from fucking pneumonia. I was on now recording the following week.
I had a root canal and went on a fucking debate with Destiny the same day. It's like the same thing. I'm fucking high on painkillers. But like, yeah, you get all this shit. I don't know. Like,
Mitch almost dropped dead from like a heart murmur, and he fucking was back like a week later.
Fucking I remember Xylee had something done to her, and she went on Dave's stream to argue with Van Luke, and her
Yeah.
mouth was fucking sore.
Yeah, Xylee had like mouth surgery, and then she came on. She was just like, "Oh, Luke, you're wrong."
Sounds like Stan's granddad.
also, while we're on fucking teeth, I just wanted to dispel a myth. British dentistry's great. It's cheaper than American, and it's quicker. Fuck all of you.
Yeah, no, you guys just drank like a lot of sugar.
Why are your teeth
Well,
all
I mean,
fucked?
Look, they're fine. Our teeth are good. Shut the fuck up.
Not yours, Beckett.
Them and filed them. Fuck you. I've been a smoker since
Oh, I
I
didn't
was
mean
14.
Beckett. I didn't mean Beckett personally. I meant all British people.
I didn't mean smoke cigarettes.
Over a period of about a month, just trying to get rid of the infection, as it was shockingly bad.
Oh, by the way, Tumble Guide says, "Where are your sources, Beckett?" By the way, yeah, I agree with
Sources
that.
are the like £800 I spent sorting out one of my
Also,
fucking teeth.
Wow,
last year,
that's a
okay?
lot. That's a
my
lot of
fucking
fat.
stuff.
Also, this part of the video, right? She's wearing a different shirt than at the beginning. And the top part of the New Zealand has healed better. So, like, how much time is between that and this part of the video?
Oh, Mitch,
like,
you don't understand, all right? This is a very traumatic story. They had to take a break and come back later whenever they felt more comfortable to speak about the situation. Okay.
Also, I would love if we could get some termites and dress them up in Lord of the Rings outfits and have and refilm Lord of the Rings on that little map of New Zealand on his face.
Fuck.
You can kick me out.
The actual
anytime you
fuck
want.
of that comment.
I feel like
Kick me
we're
out
gonna get
whenever
a
you
response
want.
video.
I'm trying to get fired here.
One does not just have a pimple on their chin.
One has two.
And then, just as I was waiting to have the final root canal session before being capped, I had an accident which broke my foot. Note that I will be showing
Oh, no!
my CT
Oh,
scan in a
no.
bit, so if you don't want to see it, look away. I'll let you know when it's safe to look back.
Oh, okay. Oh, look away, chat. If you don't want to see
Don't
a
get triggered,
broken foot,
Matt.
okay,
Matt.
look away.
I wish I
right.
had a broken foot.
Yeah. Wait, don't say that, because then the other one will get
They're not like what the fuck?
Bro,
All right.
I want to.
We're gonna see something Matt is jealous of.
Just give you a couple of seconds.
A leg.
I have a
Oh my
Wow.
god, it's so traumatic!
Okay, looks great to me, bro. Sis.
Is it attached?
Yeah, is it attached to your leg? You looks like you're doing great. All right. What the fuck? By the way, what the fuck does this have to do with Evangelina Scobb? All right. Jesus.
Did the doctor say it'll heal?
Actually, that one on the right looks pretty fucked up.
All right, fuck you, chat. Someone in the chat said, "Look, Matt, a foot. Go fuck yourself, Lexi." God damn it. Fuck you, chat.
Wait, it's a left foot too.
Well, my right foot is missing.
Well,
Just
then
trying
you
to get the
should.
leg up.
Then you're fine.
I think I can make it work. I could like make it. If you give me a left foot on my right leg, I think I can make that work.
Yeah, you got long enough with one. I mean, I'm sure two of any kind would be better.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's another cartoon idea. It's Saw, the ending of Saw, except instead of Dr. Gordon, it's Matt Pitt, and I'm on the other side of the bathroom, and I'm pissing him off so much that he just cuts his foot off, crawls over, and bashes me to death.
Can you press play, please?
That's the socket joint shown here. Now, the first doctor I saw said that I'm going to need mid-foot fusion surgery as soon as possible. However, I got a second opinion today, along with a third and fourth for free, and they reached a different conclusion. They're putting me on an observation period whilst doing some physiotherapy, and if there's no pain when the bone heals, I don't need the surgery. But I didn't find out about this until today. I was fully expecting to go to surgery when I originally recorded this video, hence I've now patched in this update. But the fact remains, at the time Vangelina Scowl plagiarized me, I was getting ready to have surgery, meaning she added to said stress. It's safe to look back.
God just loses his mind.
She's supposed to know about your medical history. Oh yeah, by the way, I broke my toe today. Oh man, I was gonna go to the doctor, but then you stressed me the fuck out. I couldn't go through with the surgery.
Bro, I can't wait till they swing. Dude, if Ethel swings at us, I'm gonna be like, guys, you realize like I'm an amputee.
I hope we get a response video.
I'm a little stressed, guys, with the whole amputee thing, and they're just making this worse.
I couldn't even see your foot. I wanted to see it.
Now, all of this has been a problem for my work since all of my various appointments, first for my teeth, then for my foot, have been in the middle of the day. Delhi is a megacity and is as noisy.
You make it sound like you had cancer.
As fuck. I usually can't record during the day at the best of times, but to make things even worse, there are 2 apartments across the street which are being demolished.
Wait, what the fuck? Where are they living?
Was this New Delhi?
Delhi. Yeah.
Oh, did I actually guess the country?
Yeah, she's a colonizer.
What the fuck?
Hey, out of all those houses, guys, out of all those houses, guess which one the trans people live in?
Evil, get the fuck out of there. You'll be a lot happier. This is why you're miserable.
Is this Israel?
No, this is...
No, it's
Palestine.
Whatever it is, it looks war torn. And they're just over here like, I'm just living my best life.
I'm totally not. I'm totally not googling where New Delhi is. It's in India, guys. It's in India.
Thanks, Matt.
Oh my god, the doctors, they said I gotta cut my foot off.
The street, which are being demolished one after the other. So I have to wait till midnight in order to get clean audio.
Fun fact, guys. Fun fact. Yeah. There's actually is a lot of Middle Easterns and Indians that have like issues with amputations because they have a predisposition to Berger's disease, which is a vascular disease that when you're a heavy smoker causes a low vascular like flow in your foot and causes your foot to rot off. So there's a lot of Middle Easterns with that. It's like the number one. It's like for Berger's disease, like Middle Easterns and Indians are like the number one that are affected. So there's actually like a good bit of amputees in those type of countries because they smoke so much.
Then they should be thankful.
True.
He didn't make the cut.
Meaning I can't really do that when I have so many appointments. It's not that I don't want to work. I have written 6 whole scripts, 8 if we include this one and the follow-up that will be coming out, all backdated so far as the patrons called out towards the end, just waiting until I can record. This is something I didn't think to include in my original script, only hastily doing so now. If you can't tell, I couldn't record the entire video last night, hence the change in shirt. I woke up in the middle of the night and spent 4 hours trying to get the video done, about a third longer than I usually would for the number of pages being recorded.
I just thought of this. Do you think they have to make their own HRT, or do you think they can get it in that country?
None of my business, Core.
Oh, it's not Matt's line. Great. Only me toxic to go.
By the point I made it to the final chapter, my speech was starting to slur. I really don't think I realized just how exhausted everything the last couple of months has actually made me, so I just wanted to note that here as an additional thing that's making it difficult to work. Yet, all this isn't even the half of it, but you see, our household has been in the red since September of 2023. Adidas Field has been left in ruin by new restrictions placed on the UN by the EU government, and I lost a number of patrons. Though, just a quick side note, I'm not angry at anything about the patrons. Please don't feel bad if you're one of them. The unifying narrative is that people's finances have been hit hard by the shit show that is literally everything happening right now. Point is, things have reached a point where, after paying for rental utilities on a one-bedroom apartment, I've had to go to my dad and ask for £100 a month just to put food on the table. Which I understand is a privilege in that I can do that, but it is still nerve-wracking to go from being an independent adult to someone relying on their parents' financial support.
A one-bedroom apartment, I can't imagine costs that much in India.
In India, yeah.
Wait, is that the whole apartment, or there's like one other room?
Yeah, they said 1 bedroom, 1 bath. That's it. So,
oh man, they're in a tight knit spot, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right.
This is not a place I want to be in, and yes, it's something that keeps me up at night, staring at the ceiling as...
Then why do you live there?
I beat myself up for not gaining enough ground. Now, if you're one of my subscribers, you might be wondering why I haven't said anything, why I haven't mentioned how dire things are, as I've done in the past. Well, mostly it's because I'd already begun my big series about the events in 2019, a series that, whilst essential for my mental health, put me in a situation where I felt like I couldn't push my Patreon.
So pause.
Yeah.
Diesel, who's actually kind of an expert in this subject because he did a live stream going over everything, says Delhi is a pretty dangerous country for a trans person, but she's making American or British money in Delhi. She should be fucking loaded, is what Diesel has said in the chat.
Makes sense. Can you go back, like, just real? Did they just say they can't brush their teeth?
I did 10 seconds, so let's see.
Well, mostly it's because I'd already begun my big series about the events in 2019, a series that, whilst essential for my mental health, put me in a situation where I felt like I couldn't push my Patreon more than usual. Because my...
Where did you hear that, Toxic?
Push my Patreon, brush my teeth. Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Put me in a situation where I felt like I couldn't push my Patreon more than usual, because my abusers love to assert that I'm only talking about the violence they inflicted upon me for financial gain. I had thought about putting the series off for a bit, as the first video wasn't ready to go out until mid-September, but I begun working on the series afresh as early as April, which can be seen in how I asked for support to get my camcorder fixed, something I felt was needed to help humanize me to the people who'd been taught that I was subhuman. I had originally planned for a July release and was feeling pretty excited towards the end of June, yet that got pushed back to August and then September. By this point, it felt like it was slipping between my fingers again. So I decided I could not put it off any longer. I needed to get all the evidence out there for people to see. So I went ahead with the series, feeling as if I had to keep everything quiet for now. I hoped to have the videos done by November, yet that clearly fell through. This is why I was so desperate to get the 5th and final video done, so that I could wait a couple of weeks and then let you know about the financial situation. So for my teeth and foot to put me out of action was downright torturous. Though, as you can tell, I no longer give a shit. A big reason as to why I no longer...
If you don't give a shit, why did you put this in? Why?
I don't get it at all.
My foot, my teeth. I can't talk. I can't walk, but I can surely. I
can sure as hell complain.
I
can you, Evangelina Scav.
And put your name in my video.
Give a
right.
shit.
By the way, I skipped a pretty big pivotal part of this video. Fucking this lovely lady here. They literally emailed Evangelina. I was like, I want 30% of your earnings from your video because you took my fucking yeah. It's fucking nuts, bro. Schizo.
I'll give you 1 penny. That's what you get out of now recording.
100,000 subscribers has just plagiarized one of the hardest series I've ever produced, mincing it up and presenting said sick mockery as their own original work. Someone who is making bank.
What does that say? What's that say about your series that you think a screenshot is plagiarizing your series that you poured your heart into? Yeah, that series must have sucked.
Like,
so to be sorry, cool. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I get if it's like something you have to pay for and it's behind the scenes, or it's like private messages and they're your screenshots, they're your personal screenshots between you and somebody else or something else or whatever, an entity, right? But like these are what, public tweets or public postings, that anybody could have grabbed. It just so happens that you were the lucky one to grab it and post it somewhere or find it somewhere. I mean, it's fair game. I'm sorry, it's fair game. If anybody, if it's publicly posted, that's just how I feel.
All right. Well, fucking Beckett here's got to wipe their ass. So go ahead, give them the benefit of the doubt, Beckett.
Okay, so while a lot of this, like the stuff in her series, is pretty findable, I believe she did talk to like some of the victims, quote unquote. But what I remember is one of those victims was like 17, and it was like talking about going into like there being not safe for work stuff in the server. Like the actual like finding stuff when the Essence of Thought video came out, like a lot of Orchard's shit had been buried, partly because the accusations made against Orchard had been just put down to transphobia, so no one took them seriously. So the series itself, it's not like it's unuseful, right? And it is long and it's detailed.
All right, so here's my point, right? You think Ethel here feels some type of way about Lily, right? To make the 7 video series on them, like they want Lily to kind of be stopped, right? Like to be like not put on sort of a pedestal or not praised, not applauded. I'm sure Ethel would rather have Lily be known for for what they've done and be exposed. Correct?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So that series is in 2020, right?
Yeah.
So when you make a video or you make a video series, a subject gets buried. People forget. People have short memory, so they forget about people. So what's wrong with Vangelina, making a more summarized version of your series and bringing it back into a spotlight? You have a bigger YouTuber now, putting this into the spotlight, so now everyone's reminded how shitty of a person Lily is. Therefore,
I completely agree with you. I completely agree.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying. I'm just stating like why I don't understand why Ethel should have a problem with Vangelina's video.
Well, okay. So at the core, the reason is that it's a claim that she's going to get now that Essence of Thought probably isn't. I mean, Essence of Thought, because of how she's viewed, ironically, in a similar way to Orchard, as like a bad actor. Yeah, not many people are going to go and watch a 7 fucking episode series on a creator that, frankly, not many people actually give a fuck about. So yeah, it's like, oh well, that could have been my claim. It's been like 4 years. It's not going to fucking happen,
Well, how many views did the series get?
Let me have a quick check. Essence of Thought, Lily Orchard. So, looking at the playlist. Oh my god.
While you're looking for that, I also came in to play devil's advocate. I I kind of sort of understand I guess the gist of where she's coming from, Ethel. I think she got tilted because she clearly spent a lot of time and effort putting together that whole narrative and doing the research, and I think her somewhat singular sane point was that effort basically was just like taken because the 8 screenshots that were taken, that were in the exact same sequence. So it's kind of like, oh, like I spent all this time like scripting and researching and whatever, and you just take it and you don't credit. So obviously this was never at all about plagiarism. This was at best, using somebody's research without crediting.
But unfortunately, Ethel made it about plagiarism, right? Like, if Ethel would have been like, yo, I feel like Evangelina's video is fair, but I feel like she used a lot of my research. And I would just like, if she would have emailed Evangelina, was like, yo, I feel like you used a lot of my research, and I feel like I would like some sort of like, can you advertise my series in your description or something? I would appreciate that. If they would have done that, Evangelina would probably been like, sure. And then this would not happen. This would not have happened. Instead, Ethel fucking tries to hit Evangelina up for 30% of the video and accuses them of plagiarism. And now, like, fucking then, like, almost kind of like in a blackmail situation. Like, if you don't fucking answer me, I'm gonna make a video on you. And then gets intimidated by the lawyer being mentioned when obviously a lawyer is going to be mentioned in this situation because.
But by the way, it's not just 30% of the video; it's also 30% of Patreon money for that month and the HelloFresh sponsorship. Yes.
Right. Also, fucking Ethel was literally adding HelloFresh on Twitter and being like, "Hey, I heard, there's like it's insane. It's just fucking insane."
Oh yeah, no,
what's up, Nick?
Hey, Imagine going through with a transition and you can like pick any name you want, right?
That joke has been already done.
I made the joke, Nick.
All right, well, that's actually not why I'm here. That's
I
not why
made
I'm
that
here.
joke in DMs earlier today, and you did it on stream, and you didn't credit me, so I'm expecting 30%.
So I was reading Wikitubia, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that the person responsible for Xander Hall changing their name and changing their entire online presence is Essence of Thought?
No shit.
Apparently,
From Pig Puncher to Xander Hall?
Pig Punch. Wait, you didn't know Pig Puncher was Xander Hall?
No, I'm saying he went from Pig Puncher to Xander Hall because of Essence of Thought, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so he got into a fight with Essence of Thought and defended ContraPoints without watching ContraPoints' video.
Yeah.
And made like a response thing. And then Xander Hall kind of got blown out. And then Xander Hall turned around and was like, all right, this was not one of my best videos. And I think I could have articulated myself better, but I stand by every single thing that I said. And then after the drama, he came back to the internet as Xander Hall because his Twitter got banned when he was Pig Puncher. Because it says Essence of Thought responding to Xander Hall. This led to Xander Hall's Twitter getting banned.
Yeah.
Back during
Holy
when you could like have the who was the people in between Jack Dorsey and Elon Musk? Whatever CEO that was, like there was a time where you could kill any account or whatever.
It was like an Indian woman, I think.
Yeah, any bread tuber could ban you.
Yeah.
There was a time where like if you got into a fight with anyone with pronouns in their bio, you were fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah. I just thought that was interesting lore. I just found that out now.
No, yeah, it I didn't know that at all. You think like Xander Hall like conceded because they're trans and like Xander Hall couldn't beat them, so they just like bowed down and then changed their fucking name?
I think people are gonna say a lot of things about Xander Hall nowadays, but I think that was Xander Hall when he was very green.
Yeah.
A new up and coming content creator. He would certainly go on to have many other issues in the future. Main one, I think the worst Xander Hall drama is when his PayPal account got shut down and we found out he used it as his bank.
Yeah.
So he lost all of his money because it was sitting in his fucking PayPal account. Not in a PayPal bank account, but like, would you like to transfer this to your bank, like PayPal statement?
Yeah.
That was probably one of the worst ones. But I mean, I imagine, how old was he? Like 20 at that time?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got like an update here, just very quickly. Evangelina's video on Lily Orchard has 138,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
This is very rough, but the combined views of Essence of Thought's video on Lily Orchard is close to 1 million. One of them has 600,000 views, another has like 170, another has 170, and then there's 45. And like, yeah, it's not like she hasn't got views off this. It's not like she's not known. I think it's kind of. I think Essence of Thought, if anything, is a far more watched video, especially the Stockholm part, which frankly is the thing everyone cares about when they get into it. It's Lily Orchard's fucked fan fiction. So yeah, this just seems like she's not doing well now. So she wants a bit of that fucking money. Give it to me.
Yeah. I also heard there's like a connection between. I could be wrong here, but there's a connection between Evangelina and Rachel Oates, and there's like this bias.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's true or not.
In India should have just sexted scam a payback.
True. Very true. All right. I think we've had enough of this video, right? I think we can go to Evangelina's video.
All right, I'm dipping. Peace, gamers.
Later, Nick.
Thank God.
While you're pulling that up, I have a question.
Yo,
if you had to change your name and you had only two choices, would you choose Ethel or Evangelina?
Evangelina.
Why is there a trans person on my screen?
Sounds like vagina.
What'd you say, Beavers?
Why is there a trans person on my screen?
Because that's what we're covering, Beavers.
Oh yeah, Beavers. Would you or would you not?
I should have stayed asleep.
You did, yeah, maybe. Yeah, buddy, you're 2 hours late. All right, like I can't.
I checked. I was an hour and a half late. That was like 15 minutes of waffle time, and Nick showed up. So an hour of Nick time, and now I'm here.
Nick was here for like 5 minutes.
Ah, okay. Well, I didn't know how deep we were in the stream, bro. I didn't know
we reacted
like,
to the
where
whole
we were
video.
at it.
All right, this is summary.
All right, well,
no, wait, I got you. All right, trans person hates Evangelina. Trans person believes that Evangelina plagiarized her video on this like trans pedophile. and and threatened to, or said that she should get 30% of Evangelina's income on the video, the Patreon, and the HelloFresh sponsor. Then Evangelina brings out the lawyer. So this person makes a video on Evangelina, accuses them of plagiarism for taking screenshots from a video. Mostly. That's the gist. Also, at the end, they said, also, guys, this was really stressful because I had a root canal and I broke my foot. And Evangelina brought more stress on me because of this. So it's nuts. It's completely nuts. And now we're going to get to Evangelina's response.
Okay.
All right, Hellbent. That was a short right there. Take that.
No, Hellbent. I want also
for the people too lazy to learn about the drama.
By the way, Beavers, this video was so boring. We reacted to one of Mitch's old cartoons for one, and number two, we also talked about Rooster Teeth for like 10 minutes, which would be a great short as well, Hellbent.
Yeah, that's short is 1 minute. You know that, right?
Yeah. But there's some good parts.
That's 10 shorts.
Just do my monologue on why the day that Rooster Teeth died, and
just take the
kind of zoned out at that,
recording.
but yeah, I think I'll find something.
Just take the episode in our recording, right, and then split it into.
Is this drama so fucking boring that even the next stage? The
drama's so boring. We're doing admin work on stream.
All right, Beavers. The most important question I got for you, Evangelina here, not trans. This ain't a trap. Would or would not?
Would not.
Really? Oh wow. Okay.
I would.
I know you would. I know you would.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it because I'll get the video taken down. Yeah. But yeah.
Mitch took like 5 minutes to decide on that, by the way.
Yeah, because I was like,
yeah, I know. I can tell you. No, I can tell you why he took that long. She's got.
It was a trap.
Okay, this is gonna sound horrible, right? I'm sorry, but I've just woken up. But it's gonna sound horrible. It kind of is horrible.
I think she's really pretty, by the way.
She's got a fat girl's face.
Oh God! God damn it! Why would you? It's a beautiful face. What are you talking about?
No, that's why Mitch was like, 50-50.
No, well, Mitch hesitated for a while because he thought it was a dude.
But Mitch likes fat.
That's what. But it's not a fat girl, right? She's just got a pudgy face.
Yeah.
No, she just got a pudgy face.
That's perfect.
That's why you were
An
confused.
Eastern European round face.
Yeah.
You looked at her and she was a skinny girl with the round face.
Okay. Okay.
You guys suck.
All right, guys. Core, listen. I want to call a quick audible again.
Okay.
Core, do you know what I'm talking about?
Would.
No. Remember the clip that we've been saving for a long time, so it till we had everybody on our recording?
The Mark thing?
Yes. Can we pull that up?
Yeah, give me a sec. Hold on.
All right.
Would have been a perfect time to play the Matt saying I'm a pedophile.
Good one.
I mean,
What do you mean, chat? What do you mean, chat? I said she had a fat face. It's not that bad.
No, yeah,
it's just a round face. It's
don't
just
worry
a
about
round
that.
face.
Chat, listen to me. All right, get off of that. All right, I'm about to blow your guys' mind. I was watching Markiplier, a playthrough of The Evil Within. Pause. And we, I heard something on there, and I want your opinion, chat. I want your opinion. And we've been holding on to this clip for like months because we didn't know when everybody would be on, right? So now that everybody's here,
We're about to make Philip DeFranco.
I want the VC's opinion. I want the chat's opinion. I also want to state something. What he's about to may or may not say, we don't give a fuck. Okay? We're not woke, right? So,
Matt, am I going to know what he's talking about?
Yes. All right. Here we go, chat. All right. Yes, everybody's going to know exactly what he's trying.
The amount of times that we might have debated this.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, of course with this thing. In the panic moments, I can't hit my goddamn target. Poop nigger.
Pause. Chat, what do you think? What do you think, chat? What do you think, chat? What do we think, chat? What was that? What was that, chat?
I don't know. I think we need to hear it again.
Nugget.
Yeah,
I think he
let's
meant
hear-
nugget.
Yeah, let's hear it
No,
again.
I
Hold
think
on.
he meant Naga. I think he meant Naga.
Here, hold on. Let's try it again.
Here we go.
Panic moments I can't hit my goddamn target. Poop nigger.
He says it, Mitch, he says it in a southern accent. Why would he say it in a southern accent?
He was saying nougat. Nougat.
All right, Corey, you know what to do. Slow motion.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Hold on 1 second. 0.5. And we go back.
Poop nigger.
Guys?
How did that go under the radar?
But what is he referencing? What is he talking about?
So he's it doesn't really matter. He's talking about like shooting or he
A
was
Dead
just
by
bitching about
Daylight
yeah, it's not Dead by Daylight. It's Evil
whatever.
Within.
Oh yeah.
But the gameplay, he was just talking, and he was talking in a southern accent, and then he says that. Like the context does not matter. I just want to know what you guys think. All right. Was this the hard R?
Yes.
All right.
No.
I think we can afford to do it one more time.
Yeah. All right. I'm doing 0.75 speed instead.
Poop nigger.
Like,
all right, we're gonna
I
do.
think he said it. I'm gonna concede.
Corey, can you make a poll and just say yes?
I am
no?
doing it right now.
Okay.
Would he be doing like an old-timey swear word like dang nugget? Something like that.
But why in a southern accent, Hellbent? That's very peculiar to say that in a southern accent, is all I'm saying.
Well, is the N-word better if it's not in a southern accent?
It implies when you say the N-word.
Yes, Yeah, I and YouTube, if this video gets taken down because of this, you have to take him down too. All right.
True. All right, so what we got? We got the poll going right here. We got I can't tell how many votes, but it's 73% yes, 27% no. Okay, I think we played this.
We now owe him
N-word.
30%.
Yeah. And, what did he say? Uh-oh, he caught Markiplier the hard R. That's not Southern, that's an old Western accent. He probably said something else, but it sounds just like it, and he's fucked. Bro, all I'm saying, dude, look, I'm not here to out Markiplier, right? All I'm saying is I was watching this gameplay, and I was like, wait a second. This is fucking hilarious.
My southern alarm bells be ringing.
Yeah, my southern alarm bells just went a ringing and a ringing, you know?
That man weren't talking about nougat. He was talking about...
Yeah, I guarantee you what happened, right?
He was
It's
talking
been a while
about
now.
cotton.
Yeah.
I guarantee what happened is Matt was busy working on something separate, playing this as background, and then when he heard his ears just perked up, they were like, oh my, that sounds like home.
It's the N-word, dang it, Bobby.
Hadn't heard that since Grandma's papa.
Bruh. It sounds like to me. So does are we all in agreement that sounds like it, at the very least sounds like
sounds
it, right?
like it. Sounds like it, but I think he meant nougat.
Nougat? What is he talking about?
Like
that
a
would be a
nou- like-
nougat.
Well, context doesn't matter.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I
Could
mean
be
the
nougat.
whole.
Can be a nougat.
Yeah, could be.
I mean the whole clip is just him going like, here.
Of course with this thing.
What the fuck is my line?
Panic moments I can't hit my goddamn target.
What race do we think that was?
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what color's a zombie?
Like brown.
They look a little bit brown, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're rotting.
Everything's looking brown there, to be fair.
All right. If he said poop nougat, then he said it in the worst possible way he could say it. All right. Look, I don't want it to be.
What is a
N-word,
poop
guys.
nougat? What is a poop nougat?
Like a nugget of poop,
Yeah,
like
like
a
a
little morsel of poop, maybe.
Mars bar.
What's
What the fuck
nuggers?
says-
What the fuck? Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
You idiot. Blazing 8s?
No. We gotta go back to Evangelina Scott.
Those were also bad with me.
Like, don't take me back. Don't take
Those
me
are
back.
also bad with pronouncing N-words.
Matt just wanted an excuse to play the N-word on stream because it's the only time he can talk about his favorite word on stream. True, Red Hood, true. Also, you had sex with your aunt. Just kidding. All right. Let's keep watching.
Wait, wasn't it his sister?
No, I don't think it was.
Beavers, are you okay?
Who had their sister?
Oh, by the way, JFA said you were in the hospital, Beaver.
Yeah. Beaver said you were in the hospital. I'm worried. Are you okay?
No, what it really is, right? The reason that I'm late is normally what I do is I set my alarm for exactly when stream starts, right? And then you guys get mad at me, but at least I show up. Today, I thought I'd be a good boy and I set my alarm for 10 minutes prior to stream starting. And then I laid in bed for like 2 minutes and I fell asleep again. So I will perpetually be late. Yes. But not this late, right?
Okay.
Like 5 minutes late, not an hour late.
Yeah. This was like 2 hours.
No, it was an hour and a half. I checked when I showed up, Matthew. Don't try and make me seem worse
hour
than
and
I am.
45 minutes. Let's negotiate. All right.
All right, let's get back
I'm
to
gonna try
Evangelina.
and keep this as concise as I can, to hopefully not take up your whole day. But
Pause.
I don't know how long this will actually take. So
Her accent makes her like she goes from like a 7 to like an 8 with
Yes.
the accent. The accent is way
Agreed.
yeah.
God.
you'll
Okay,
already know
Core,
what I'm saying there,
jeez.
but I want to talk about the
What?
accusations that are being made about me. I don't actually have a script for this, so there'll probably be cuts here and there of me just trying to make sure I gather my thoughts and say everything that I need to say. So bear with me on that one, but it's mostly going to be an unedited video besides some cuts and maybe a screenshot here and there if it's necessary. I'm not sure yet. Before I actually move on
Oh,
to
a
talk about
screenshot, huh?
Thought, I want
What's
to
up?
firstly talk
No, I was just saying a screenshot.
Yeah.
But no, I've watched this, like the first 20 minutes are pretty boring. But yeah, go ahead.
about the H-bomber guy thing, because this is
Okay, yeah. Let's go forward like 5 minutes.
Oh,
No, Hellbent made it like a good point. I remember they like go into H Bomber Kai and all this stuff first, and it's like that doesn't matter. So
Okay.
yeah,
5 minutes exactly.
Yeah.
You will know what this is about. Probably a lot of you won't, but if you don't, then a channel called Essence of Thought has accused me
Holy
of
shit!
plagiarizing their video about Lily Orchard.
What the fuck? I'm a fucking god. What are you talking about here? Let's go.
So I'm just looking at the email to make sure that I don't misrepresent the email. By the way, Ethel shared these emails.
Thank you,
on
Mad
the video,
Max,
so,
for the
it's
6
okay for me
months.
to be sharing these emails. I wouldn't normally share emails unless the other person's done it first. So she's already done that, so this is fine. But she emailed me and said that I had plagiarized her Lily Orchard video, used the same screenshots and said things word for word, that it is a violation of copyright law and they expect it to be corrected. Sorry.
All right,
And
I'll
so
read
because
it.
of-
Pause. Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Go back.
No, I got it. Yeah. Okay.
I said because of
Wait,
it.
where the fuck did it go?
There it is. Hi, I'm reaching out to you because I've learned that your channel has plagiarized several of my videos. Your channel's video, Lily Orchard, YouTube's biggest creep, Lily Pete, contains several screenshots which are identical to the ones from my videos. The presenter copies several of my phrases almost word for word, and the presenter references the source of our victim testimony, who has not shared their story anywhere else. Plagiarism is not only morally wrong, but also a violation of copyright law, so I expect to be corrected. Essence of Thought has always intended for our resources to be freely used by others. So usually, we would only require you to link our channel in the video description, credit us for the screenshots, and have the presenter cite us whenever one of our ideas or pieces of evidence is used in the video. Since your writers, or the researchers did not do so, we feel we are entitled to 30% of the video's monetary value as compensation based on the fact that 13 minutes of a 38-minute video are clearly plagiarized. That includes AdSense, Patreon earnings for the money of February, and sponsorship earnings from HelloFresh. These actions are to be taken along with the issuing a correction apology to all social media, as well as including an explanation of the issue at the top of the video description, run by us first, explaining the error. Thank you for your time. Ethel Thurston, founder of Essence of Thought. Now, I just got to say, I understand that Ethel is trans, but holy shit, the balls on this woman. I can't believe she would email this. What the fuck?
I think they spoke to ChatGPT.
That's you think
Do
so?
I don't think a lawyer. They didn't. No.
I think one thing that I saw somebody else tweet this, but I was a user of Pirate Bay back in the day.
Yeah.
And it's kind of wild the amount of people who are, on the left and like anti-capitalist and, for free ownership and property is theft, all this shit. But the minute something of theirs gets used, oh no, that's theft. You've stolen from me. You've taken my thing. I'm like, what happened to all this just communal ownership?
Yeah.
Like,
by the way, this Essence of Thought, that's not a lawyer. That's Ethel saying this stuff. They didn't they're talking in third person, but this is Ethel making the email. It's not a third party or anything like that, or a representation.
Yeah, and it's not ChatGPT. She does talk like this.
Yeah, she's just autistic. But yeah, the 30% thing. And here's my thing, right? When we were watching the video, didn't Ethel say that they were struggling with money, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
some would say bad with money.
All right, I don't have it queued up, but they're struggling with money. They normally say that they would just want to be linked in the description, but now they're asking for 30%. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Almost like they were kind of desperate,
Yeah, and the other thing too is doesn't YouTube have tools for this, right? For the copyright system. So if you felt like your shit was being violated, why did you email Vangelina? Why didn't you just copyright claim them outright?
Because she knows
it's going to be rejected.
Would never hold it up.
Yeah, it's going to be rejected.
Yeah, because she would have to go to court.
Strong on them.
Yeah,
trying to strong on them into.
But to be fair,
the
isn't
public
it
perception?
Isn't it better practice to try and resolve it in private before striking somebody?
No.
Yeah.
No, because it's what is the point of me emailing you? I email you once it has gone beyond YouTube's copyright system. Right? That is the built-in system to the site. If I feel like you've plagiarized me, I do it that way because that's the legal way to do it on the site.
And then you make a counterclaim, and then if YouTube finds in your favor, then you then go to court or do whatever you got to do, So and clearly
the whole copyright thing
money.
is the whole
but
copyright
then you
thing
could
is
get
illegal.
embroiled in the drama over striking somebody.
I do think when it comes to copyright, you are encouraged to reach out to the person privately first before you you make a.
Okay, but that's YouTube trying to decrease their workload. Fuck YouTube.
Okay.
Well,
gotcha.
Yeah, well,
no, if you believe they copyrighted, if you believe that they copyrighted you, right? Issuing a copyright strike is like a legal action, right? You're doing something legally about it.
Yeah.
So I don't get the point in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
$5 for Gerald H. You guys have missed the 20 to 30 minutes of Ethel complaining about Rachel Oates in her vid. Yeah, if we would have watched that, we'd be here for 5 hours. Also, Nick in the chat says, "Is Vangelina in the call, or did you guys find a second woman with her accent?"
Let's go.
Yeah, this is Vangelina.
I think the only way that this email would be all right to send. I mean, it's all right to send. You can do whatever the fuck you want, but from a logic standpoint, would be if the video has been up for longer than a month, and the ad revenue is already gone to that creator.
Yeah.
And then you're but then in any case, I would contact a lawyer or an attorney and have them send an official letter so that you can actually get the ball rolling.
Right.
Yeah, but she's
letter you
poor.
wrote yourself.
But if only somebody emailed James Somerton, he'd still be alive today.
Attorneys are
Beavers. They had to ask their dad for 100 British pounds in order to pay rent or food or something.
Yeah, they're living in India, by the way.
What the fuck?
All right, let's keep watching.
That it is
if they're living in India, why don't they just beg for super chats? They'll be a millionaire. You're $20.
Expect to be corrected. Sorry. And they said because of this, they feel they're entitled to 30% of the ad revenue for the video, 30% of the money from the sponsor of that video, and 30% of my monthly Patreon earnings. Which, can we get this out of the way right now? I don't have a lot of patrons. Actually, Essence of Thought has way more patrons than me. So really, Patreon is not a source of income for me. It's maybe one day, but not now. But I do make a little bit of money from it, in fairness. But yeah, so they said that they wanted 30% of my ad revenue for that video, for the sponsor money, and for the entire month of Patreon Otherwise, they were going to end up making a video about me. This is said in the later email, but it was quite clear what was meant. So I just want to explain, well, I guess firstly why I didn't respond. And I think you need to understand from my perspective that this is somebody emailing me, claiming that I've plagiarized them and demanding money so that they don't make a video about me. And this is me knowing that I haven't plagiarized anyone's video. So in my eyes, when I get this, it feels like somebody's trying to extort me for.
Right. I agree with that. And she also used the Illuminati in her video, right? Like as a part of the title, right?
As like an yeah. And also in the thumbnail, Ethel accused Evangelina Scott of scamming Patreons, which they don't establish in the video at all. So yeah.
For money. And that is a serious legal issue. That's not something I can just immediately respond to and be like, no, or here's some money. So I really did feel like this was somebody trying to extort me. I still kind of do. But weirdly, I didn't initially realize who this was. I did pretty quickly, but initially I just thought this is just some random person saying that I owe them money. Like, this is just some random YouTuber trying to blackmail me. As soon as I did realize who it was, though, that kind of brings me to my second reason why I didn't respond. Because I'm aware of Essence of Thought. I've not...
It's turning into 13 reasons why. Number 1, I contacted a lawyer. Number 2, I looked into who this person was.
Watch their videos, but I don't know how to say this properly, but, and you're not supposed to admit things like this online, but I am terrified of Ethel, like truly terrified of Ethel, because I have seen...
You know who Ethel kind of reminds me of? That Repzilla person that was like going after Repzilla a lot. I think their name was Marcy. Like, they were like this Australian person who was like making constant videos on Repzilla all the time. Like that's what kind of like Ethel reminds me of. Like a very like confrontational person and a bit obsessed.
I don't know who that is. Anybody else?
Me neither.
Okay, then press play. Jesus. Like,
just fucking press play. Matthew, it was a good point. Somebody in chat got it, and that's all that matters.
She doesn't get to screenshots until like 20 minutes in, by the way.
She doesn't stop. And everything is blown to the extreme. Lies are told, things are distorted, and she just doesn't stop. There's one creator, you all know who I'm talking about, if you're aware of Essence of Thought at all, who she's been harassing for 5 years. So at this point of this email, I'm freaking out, thinking, if I respond in any way, without just giving them money to shut them up, which I don't want to give somebody money to shut them up. I don't want to give somebody hush money. I'm not Jeffree Star. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. So I'm thinking, if I respond in any way, this person is going to be furious. This person's going to go ballistic, and it's going to actually be worse. I knew they were going to make a video about me if I didn't respond.
Oh, we got a fucking wait. I think we got a breaking news, guys. We got some breaking news. I hope this is not like a troll.
Okay.
But I sent it to you, Core.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I'm gonna fucking check right now before I do. Before you put it up on the screen, let me check.
Yeah, let me take the thing off screen just to make sure nothing is All
Did now recorded got rated red.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. It's all right. We're good. Put it on the screen.
It's verified. Okay.
All right. Yes, verified. So Keffels has just hidden. President Sunday tweets out Keffels has just hidden every video on both of her channels. So click these screenshots.
Mm-hmm.
So there's Keffel Live, no videos. Keffels, no videos.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, it's been verified. I just went back and checked myself. Keffels has privated all of their videos on both channels.
Oh shit!
Wow,
what's
her
happening?
content's really improved in the last 5 minutes.
Well, there is a new boring trans woman in town.
True.
Right.
Hi guys.
Wait, Evangelina's trans?
Yeah.
Yes, Mitch. We tricked
Got you, bit.
Got you.
It's not the first time you fell for a trans
Dude,
person.
Evangelina's gonna watch this video and be like, these guys are fucking dicks. What the fuck is their problem?
I said nothing horrible.
She said she had a fat face.
She does. Some people have fat faces. It's not that they're fat. It's just that their faces are. You can't change that. I just
circular-
personally don't like
Rolled
it.
around,
I just
not
personally don't
fat.
like it.
Yeah, it's
I don't-
round.
It's the
Fuck you,
same
viewers.
thing. Round, fat, it's the same thing. Same difference. Right? And I know by looking at that face, right, you got to think for the future, she's going to have some jowls when she gets older.
You're so
All right?
cranky. Go back to
You're a
sleep.
Well, we got the Markiplier thing out of the way, Beavers. Yeah, you can go back to bed.
I'm mad I missed that. I was doing the same thing he was saying.
Angrier because I was scared of them. I did go back and forth thinking, should I just respond? Should I try to handle this and just explain, no, I didn't plagiarize your video. I'm not sure why you think that. Maybe we can talk about it. I don't know what's going on here, to be honest with you. But after they sent their first email to me, they were tweeting about this whole thing, immediately calling me a plagiarist. Not using my name, at least in fairness, but calling me a plagiarist. So just saying these things as fact without having discussed it with me. So they weren't open to actually discussing this. There was no room in her mind for the chance that this was a misunderstanding. But after they had sent the first email to me saying, pay me 30% of your income, they tweeted and sent an email to the sponsor of that video.
So, hey, at HelloFresh, I just wanted to know, what's your policy when it comes to YouTubers you sponsor who have been discovered to be plagiarizing their content? I myself has been made the victim of one such person and wanted to know if there would be any sort of action taken. Thank you. I have also followed this up with an email to your investment team, just in case you'd prefer to handle the matter in private. So this is the type of person Ethel is. These fucking people who fucking at the fucking sponsors, go after sponsors.
How many subs does Ethel have?
40,000, I think.
Too many. How did this get public if they wanted to handle it private?
They tweeted about it. So
That's
they made
not
it
handling it
After
private
making
then.
it public, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
What a fucking...
Was it public first? What I think
No,
they
she's
were
replying to her own tweet, no.
Yeah. Yeah, so this wasn't public. So it's an attack. It's literally an attack. Essence of Thought has 43,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Is this?
Yes.
They do?
Yeah. 5K, 41K, 10K, 5K, 8K, 4K, 5K. So but their most viewed videos have 600K. And it's the Lily Orchard video. There you go. All right.
The only reason I brought it up, I didn't know. No, the only reson I brought it up was because the low view numbers on their tweets.
How many?
After 32 minutes.
How many views did Vangelina get on her video for that person?
170,000.
Yeah,
that's it. So she got less, and she wants 30% of it.
Maybe
it's newer.
Ethel only had 41K on her video.
Oh,
are you talking about Lily? Are you talking about the Lily video?
Yeah, the Lily video. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Evangelina got way less.
Yeah, well, so 30%. Never mind. That's crazy. You're insane.
To try and what it looks like to harm my income. So my fears were confirmed, at least in my opinion, that this was somebody who was maliciously trying to attack me and trying to damage my income. And I was a bit freaked out. Like, what do I do in that situation? This is somebody who's already calling me a plagiarist. If I talk to them, what's going to happen? The very next day, they sent me another email after they'd already reached out to HelloFresh. And at this point, they'd already started scripting the video, I believe. From what they've said, they had already started working on this video. So again, leads to my suspicions that they were going to make a video about me no matter what. And again, at this point, I'd accepted that they were going to make a video about me. So in the second email, it says that you've changed your description, which I will go into the description. I will go into the sourcing of everything, by the way. You've changed your description. Use of data triangulation, which still confuses me because that's not what data triangulation means, but regardless. I'd like to give you one final chance to make amends before I go public with everything, which again to me just felt like I was being blackmailed, that somebody was trying to extort me for money, because again, I knew that I hadn't plagiarized anybody's video. And anybody who I consulted about this, without me using the words extortion or blackmail, said the exact same thing. So what was I supposed to think at this point? I just chose the route of going to make
Brooke A with 2. She doesn't want anyone else to cover Lily. That's interesting. That's an interesting. That's an interesting point, because is there like a territorial part of Ethel who's like, only I covered Lily, no one else can. And if you do it,
yeah, she wants to be known as the person that exposed Lily Orchard.
Yeah,
because you know, well, I hate to say this, but It's like being the Repsion of Onision. You know what I mean? Everybody associates Onision, knows who Repsion is. You know, maybe that's what this person wants to be known as is the Lily person.
Yeah.
A video about me. They're already going after my income. They've contacted sponsors to try and get me into trouble and make me lose a source of income. They're trying to extort me for money, in my view. And they're going to make a video about me no matter what I do. They're not going to listen to me. They're not going to listen to any kind of, or come to any kind of understanding that this may have been a misunderstanding. They've made their mind up. So let me just explain how I came to actually make the Lily Orchard video and how I researched it and stuff, just to give you a better understanding, because me just saying I didn't plagiarize a video, that's not enough, right? So a couple of months ago, I believe, a couple of people messaged me in DMs to ask me would I consider covering the Lily Orchard stuff. I do get DMs from time to time from people, actually quite frequently, from people asking me to cover certain situations. And it tends to happen that I guess one topic will have kind of picked up and a couple of people message me at the same time. So I had a couple of messages. One of them I remember was like offering to put me in contact with somebody who was involved. And then there was people.
Xylee says, no, it's about Rachel Oates being Evangelina's friend. So this is like a personal beef that this person has, I guess?
Yeah. So Rachel Oates is hated by EssenceOfThought, and Rachel Oates is friends with Evangelina, and this is like a biased attack on Evangelina. So Evangelina happened to make a video on the same person that EssenceOfThought made a video on, therefore the bias against Evangelina due to Rachel Oates made this easier for an attack for EssenceOfThought.
Why does she hate Rachel Oates? Has anyone heard the lore?
I think I read it. I think Jessica tweet.
Yeah, it's to do with the ContraPoint stuff.
Oh, is it about ContraPoints?
I believe so. Like the summary I got was that Rachel Oates was friends with ContraPoints, defended ContraPoints as well. Sounds a bit like the Xander Hall thing. And then there was some back and forth. But Ethel like really went after Rachel and like fucking hates her.
Well, it doesn't take much.
People offering information or people who just like typed out like a brief history of. I didn't initially respond to stuff. I don't know why. I really don't remember. I might have just been busy. So I didn't initially respond to any of the things, not for any reason other than I guess I just forgot, or I didn't think to do it at the time, or I thought I'd come back to it, or I was busy, whatever it was. But then a couple months later, a video from Definitely Bored Oranges came up in my homepage. And I saw the name Lily Orchard and I thought, oh yeah, I've heard that name before. I couldn't remember where I'd heard it. Couldn't remember that people had DM'd me. And I said, okay, I'll watch that, see what this is about. It gave me kind of a brief overview of some of the stuff. To be honest, I found it a little bit hard to follow that video, not because of the video. The video was fine. It was just because I didn't know Lily Orchard and I didn't know what was actually going on, besides some of the stuff that people had DM'd me, but I hadn't fully read through everything at this point. Weirdly, after I got recommended that video, another person reached out to me about Lily Orchard, and I don't know if it was just because stuff was picking up again at the time. Like I said, things just seemed to happen all around the same time. So I did respond to that person and I talked to them.
So pause.
They gave me information.
So Xylie's saying in chat, Evangelina wasn't the only person to use those same screenshots either. So from what Xylie's saying is other content creators have made videos using those screenshots. Ethel hasn't had any issue with that, but because Evangelina did it, that's the issue.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, this seems personal, right? You don't do this to like some random, because the ask is so insane. It's obviously an insane ask.
Right.
Gave me some screenshots. They pointed me in the direction of stuff. And then I also obviously did quite a lot of my own research. I went and looked online. I looked at, Encyclopedia Dramatica was one of them. Random Reddit posts, random Tumblr posts. And quite a lot of the stuff actually came from Tumblr blog, which I originally linked in the description of my Lily Orchard video. I think it was called Lily Orchard Gossip Blog. My aim with that video was to give like a concise overview of stuff, like of some of the main points, and I even said that in the video, like there's a lot more. If people want, I'll make a second video, but generally I like to keep videos kind of short and digestible, like around the 30-minute mark. I should mention as well, one of the sources that I didn't mention, and I still haven't mentioned, admitting this is probably going to get me in trouble, but was actually Kiwi Farms, and I only really went there to see archives, screenshots of things like that.
You and every other YouTuber uses Kiwi Farm. like that's nothing to be ashamed of. A lot of people use Kiwi Farms as a resource tool, you know, to look at stuff. It's when you participate and log in and contribute that's when that becomes a problem.
That's interesting, actually, that she mentioned ED. I think that ED would probably be like, if she's using KF and ED, then like those would probably have as much evidence as essence of thoughts, and if her argument is like, you know, I fucking hate Essence of Thought, and didn't watch her videos, or didn't really follow along with them,
Right.
then I don't know whether the screenshots came from Essence of Thought, but it's also possible that whatever screenshots are available on KF, I haven't looked, and I can't remember what screenshots are in Essences, but I've just had a quick look on ED.
Also,
and,
a Tumblr blog as well that she sourced, or that she
So,
talked about.
maybe like getting ahead a little bit, but the thing is that in this video, Angelina does not say where they came from. She doesn't know. But then, basically, she is going to mention shortly that after the second email, she went and added her sources. And what seems just a bit weird to me is that, okay, you're freaking out, you're terrified of this person. I don't blame you for not responding. But surely you would go back and like skim through their videos and see what material they're referencing, because Ethel mentions screenshots in the very first email. She doesn't just abstractly say you plagiarized. She mentions screenshots. It just seems a bit odd to me that she didn't do that.
So the Shingami Eyes thing is kind of a big one. If Essence of Thought's video is the source for wherever else these screenshots might be, which is fully possible, then obviously the same pattern with Shingami Eyes for like green names would still appear within those. But I cannot stress this enough. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, this is part of the problem. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, fuck. Actually, you know what? I'll say this. I jokingly had a conversation with Matt about this over somebody took, like, there was a tweet that we put up and that did well. And the tweet from that got taken by somebody else and posted out without any credit to us. And I joked about it because I thought it was funny. It wasn't like a major, oh, you know, this person's dick thing. I was just like, oh, it's cool that we're getting traction. And because everyone does this. And I was like, it's the first time it's happened to us. Well, we've put something up.
Yeah, and the Shigami Eyes was proof, right?
Yeah,
by the way, guess who it was? Take a wild guess who the fuck it was. It was Chris the fucking narc who took the tweet.
But like, yeah, I've never even mentioned this to Chris. But like, yeah, I know, I'm relatively sure that Chris Narc doesn't use fucking Shingami Eyes, but that's fine. Nobody fucking cares because the screenshot's still funny. It doesn't change anything. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well, it's like
no, I agree. And Ethel made it obviously unhinged because she's off the reservation. But Vangelini is also making a 45-minute response, so that just kind of stood out to me that. She was like so concerned about everything, yet she didn't actually just go and check what that person was talking about.
Well, as Ali said, the screenshots came from Kiwi Farms. It was verified that they were on there. And if you look at the screenshots, they are blurry, like they were downloaded somewhere else and uploaded again. So it didn't come straight from the video, is what Sally is saying. Right,
yeah, but I don't think she mentions it in her response. I think she doesn't know.
Well, I don't think she seems really hesitant to mention. Like, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get hate for using KF." It's like, whatever. Most people do.
Yeah, you know what's really funny? You know who steals tweets all the time? Nicholas fucking Diorio. You have fucking little shit. We'll all have bangers. We'll say something in private. And he's like, I just tweeted it out. And I'm like, you fucking shithead.
Fucking, we said this earlier, but Mitch got a tweet stolen from Turkey Tom. So, like, yeah. So, like, it happens.
It's part of the fucking
showbiz, baby.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you should type it out loud, tweet it out first, and then say it out loud.
I remember I DM'd Nick a joke one time about something, and it was a tweet. Then, like, within 5 minutes, it was a tweet by Nick, and I was like, "Oh, cool." I just ghost wrote a tweet.
The Turkey Tom one, like Corey, you just said, "Oh, tweet it out first." I did tweet it out first. He just took the screenshot and then tweeted it himself instead of retweeting me.
Well,
screenshot, huh?
Yeah.
Well, he's plagiarizing. You should have
told him the Twitter blue revenue.
Hey, Xylee, if you want to call in and you want to make some corrections, you're welcome to. Obviously, you don't know as much.
I was gonna say, Xylee, you've been typing a lot in chat. You might as well just pop in here at this rate.
I mean, you'd have more of a point with the whole Twitter thing. Like, that would be closer to like plagiarism or theft, but I think Twitter owns everything that you put on their site in any case, so it doesn't really matter. But like using a screenshot, that's just fair use. Like, fuck you.
All right, let's press.
Doesn't really matter where you got it from.
Now because Kiwi Farms is a very controversial place. understandably so. And it's a message board, so it's not actually a source.
It shouldn't
but
be.
I did get some archive links and screenshots and background information from there, which I then went on, obviously, to like verify from other places. Now, here's where I tell you what I did wrong, right? So I did not properly source everything that I used in the description, because most of the information that I got was from that Tumblr blog, as well as the person that I'd been talking to and some other people who had messaged me previously. The person who I mentioned didn't want to be sourced, that's fine. They're not a YouTuber, so that was the end of that. The gossip blog I did link, but I didn't go into any of the individual links within that, because the Tumblr blog was sort of a collection of other links. I also didn't put the Definitely Bored Oranges video as a source. I think, honestly, just because I didn't use it for research, but looking back at it now, I probably should put that because I did watch it, or at the very least put it as like further watching or something. So when Essence of Thought reached out to me,
my professor would be highly upset at you for not citing your sources correctly and listing them out in great detail.
My professor would be excited. My professor would be excited. What she does there, I think, is completely correct.
Yeah.
You don't need to cite every fucking link on an article just because you read that one article. You just link that article.
I think a fair criticism against Vangelina is, if you're making a video or something, why wouldn't you watch the 7-part series on that subject?
That's too long.
But you're making the video.
Who cares? You know? You don't gotta watch everything about it.
I feel like she might have watched it, but she doesn't want to admit it.
Or that.
Which she could have done. Like, it still wouldn't matter. It's still not plagiarism in any way.
Okay, but if she like, why not admit it though? If
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So
because
maybe
she doesn't want
didn't...
to anger Essence of Thought because she's terrified of it.
All right. But maybe she just didn't watch it, and it's like just a crazy coincidence. Like maybe the DM she got mixed with the Tumblr blog, mixed with this, mixed with that. Kiwi Farms just kind of like,
well, because she's lazy.
And
that's why for the thumbnail I pitched crazy versus lazy, and I stand by that.
Well, Xylie's right. We aren't reporters. We're damn YouTubers. That's right. Like, nobody's saying we're gonna get everything right. You know, we don't work for a newspaper. You know, like the Post or something like. You know what I mean? We're just people fucking on cameras, or in this case, just microphones, just fucking bullshitting. You know, like, it's fucking crazy that people take it so seriously.
What the fuck did you send me, Nick?
He stole your tweet. He stole something from you, didn't he?
No. I don't know the context of what he sent me.
Hold on one second. I'll be right in.
All right, let's keep watching, and maybe I can figure that out.
Okay.
I thought, well, okay, yeah, fair enough. I haven't actually done a good enough job of putting all the sources more concisely, so I'm going to fix that. And I went into the Tumblr blog. I took a few of the specific links from the Tumblr blog, and I put them in. I put the Definitely Bored Oranges video because I had watched it. I put Encyclopedia Dramatica because I had looked at it and I got a lot of information from there. Didn't put Kiwi Farms, the reasons that we've already discussed. It's not actually a proper source, really. And I put
wait, but ED is? Wait, what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, neither is Encyclopedia Dramatica.
I fucking love ED, but like, come on.
There's some stuff on Encyclopedia Dramatica that isn't anywhere else though. Like on the old school locales that dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, ED is a really solid source, but it's also very different. It depends who got obsessed when, because it's not a forum thread. It is a wiki page, you know. But
you can't.
But again, it's a troll site, you know.
Yeah, you can't say Kiwi Farms bad, but ED good.
Yeah, that's I don't know whether it's that people just don't realize the history of ED. That could be a big part of it. But Kiwi Farms is evil. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
But I had been told about it, so that was a members only interview with Courtney. But I put that there because I had heard about it. I knew some of the stuff that was said there, but I put it there, but I didn't watch it. In the second video that I was going to make about Lily Orchard, I was actually going to try and get in contact with Courtney, but I don't think there'll be a second video at this point. So.
Oh wait, pause.
At that point, I would have watched.
I just realized I'm still on stream, so I could reply to Xylie's chat on stream. Xylie says there are plenty of videos out there that the subject we're watching Essence Thoughts was not necessary. Boring ass content creator. And then I said in the chat, that's why God created 2 times speed. If it's boring, you can get through it a lot quicker, and you can get all the information in.
Oh, actually, we got through it way slower because we kept getting derailed.
Yeah. I mean, true. Well, we should talk about fucking Funhouse, you know?
Okay, good one.
watch the.
I'm gonna find that abortion clinic thing. I want us to play it on stream. It was pretty funny. Actually,
The
Matt, you
abortion
have it in your
clinic thing?
DMs.
Oh no.
Abortion clinic? What are you talking about?
The the Temple of Satan's abortion clinic.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, but
Yeah,
I
it's
want to
pretty
get through
funny
this video. I want to get through this video.
All right.
But yeah, that was it. But that was all the sources that I used. I also put a thank you to the people that had messaged me to make it clear that that is what happened. By the way, that's not something that happens for every video, but it does happen time to time. It's usually when a topic's a little bit more niche that somebody will go and send stuff. Or if it's about Trish Paytas, because people seem to have receipts on hand for Trish Paytas. The other thing that I did wrong in the situation was that I didn't check the source of all of the screenshots I used. Because like I said, some of them came from random Reddit posts, random Tumblr posts, and from the DMs as well. And I didn't check where those originated from, which was stupid. I probably should have checked that. Actually, not probably. I definitely should have checked that. I have no excuse for why I didn't check that beyond I just didn't think of it, but I just didn't think of it as not actually a valid excuse. So I should have done that. And in the future, I will make sure that I do that. So what I will say is that I cannot guarantee that none of the screenshots that I received or that I found online in random places did not originate from Essence of Thought. But what I can guarantee is that I did not go to Essence of Thought's video to screenshot things and take that as my own. And this is the misunderstanding that I'm talking about, because yeah, I messed up in the fact that I absolutely should have checked where those came from, but I did not go and steal those screenshots and then not credit Essence of Thought. So
here's a question. You know, did Vangelina really need to respond to this? Like honestly, if she just kept making her videos, right? Do you think she would have gotten shit for this?
I don't know how powerful Essence of Thoughts is within those communities. You know, and I think but here's the thing though, Vangelina does things that I do not like. Like for the H Bomber Guy thing, when she was getting pushback from H Bomber Guy fans, she took down the video. Like, so she's kind of sensitive when it comes to stuff like this. So I think she panicked and made a response. Now the response seems pretty good. She mentions
it later, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did it need to be 45 minutes?
No, but you know, I mean,
she's a bread tuber. Of course, it needed to be 45 minutes. That's the standard length of bread tube video.
Is Vangelina a bread tuber?
Yeah, I mean, I assume so. That's what this all looks like to me. I mean, the style is bread tube.
I think I would say Vangelina is more of like a T channel.
But let's just say hypothetically, right? Like you're one of our audience members. You're not subscribed to Essence of Thought, right? And then this video pops up and it says addressing the accusations. You know, all of a sudden you're bringing more attention to the situation, and of course people are going to be like, "Well, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, who's saying you're plagiarizing?" Yeah. And they're going to find the video eventually, and then they're going to give that person attention and shit like that. I don't know. When does it become perpetual? You know what I mean?
The way people react, though, it's easier said than done, because all you're seeing is the hate you're getting, and it might be like a minority of people, but that's all you're literally seeing. So people panic and they fucking make their response, because I'm sure Vangelina was thinking like, I don't want this to blow up even bigger, and maybe there's like a bigger content creator that might dislike Vangelina and then picks up the story. And then, you know, you got, you know, because when the Essence of Thought video came out, there was a lot of people on Essence of Thought's side. And it wasn't until I started seeing maybe Chud Logic and a few others tweeting in Vangelina's support is when it kind of the narrative started to turn towards Vangelina. And then Vangelina put out their video. So, I don't know.
It was just a thought about audience members and, you know, not knowing the situation and then finding out all of a sudden, apparently I plagiarized. Just like, what?
Okay, so I can see some comments of yeah, she's Coventry T, and I'm just having a quick look through it. I mean, okay, sure. I think the reason I said T channel, bread tuber, is because usually if you're Coventry T, you kind of expect the pushback, right? That's kind of normal. Whereas this is, especially saying she's scared of Essence of Thought or she's had those run-ins before, Essence of Thought is, you know, she might have some push, but anyone who knows decent amounts about her from that side, within the group that are watching ContraPoints and everything else, know how crazy she is. So I kind of, it just seems weird. It just seems weird. If you're worried about pushback, why would you be making videos like this? You're gonna get the pushback.
I think she didn't like the fact that she got emailed that blackmail thingy, and then when the other lady made the video on her, she saw it as an opportunity to say, "Hey, fuck you! You tried to blackmail me." I think that's what happened.
Yeah, I think Vangelina does not like to have videos made on her, and she just wanted to nip this in the bud. She doesn't seem like a channel that likes to get into shit with people.
She didn't even like H-Bomber guy abstractly saying that tea and ramen channels are shit. She took issue with that, even though she wasn't called out individually, like Boblux was.
Yeah, she should have kept that video up too. Is there anything else in this video that's like pertinent to the narrative that she's putting out? Did she show any evidence or?
Not really. I think she just, if I remember correctly, she just says, "Oh, basically, yeah, maybe they came from Ethel, maybe not," which I feel like she could have easily checked. But then she just says, "I was terrified I was gonna lose all of my audience. I was really scared, etc." But I can't remember where she said it. Maybe towards the end.
All right. Well, let's keep watching from here, and then we'll see if there's anything important.
Yeah, I skipped. Apparently, this looks like the script they were writing.
Yeah, the script is available. No. Go ahead. Go.
No. I'm just giving.
Because
I'm giving
it is fair,
context.
if those did originate from Essence of Thought, I will put Essence of Thought as a source in that video description, and I'm not doing that because I think it's going to make them go away. I know that they won't. I'm doing it because it's the fair thing to do, and I guess as a gesture.
It's a screenshot. It doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Who the fuck cares? It's a screenshot. You're not writing like a fucking scientific article here. It's not going to be published in a journal, bro. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a screenshot. I screenshot shit all the time on my phone. If I find something funny on my phone and I repost it and I screenshotted it 3 months ago and I reposted it to Twitter, what am I supposed to fucking credit the guy that I took the screenshot from? Fuck you.
Nick.
It's a fucking screenshot.
Here, I have their script. We are beyond making amends at this point. I gave you that chance twice. I will make sure your reputation burns upon fires fueled by your own history.
Jesus.
So, they don't want to discuss this. They don't want to make amends. I'm fully aware of that. I'm not putting their channel as a source to try and make amends or to try and make them go away or to try and make them not try to burn my reputation.
Diley says, pull her in.
All right, hold on.
Can you say please?
You guys want to go into the? You guys want to go into the other streaming room because no one has access to this one.
Okay.
Where's the other streaming room?
I'll pull you guys in.
Oh,
share your screen core.
Yeah, I will. Boom, boom.
You can come in. There you go.
Okay, what's up?
What's up, Zally?
Okay. One. Okay, can you hear me? I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Okay. One. Why would she? Oh my God! Why am I? Oh, sorry, I didn't.
You're right. You good?
Getting freaked out there for a second. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just woke up. One. She wouldn't watch Essence of Thought because Essence of Thought has been going after her friend for years. Okay, so why would she even think about watching Essence of Thought? Okay, one. Two, there's plenty of videos on the subject to where she doesn't have to watch Essence of Thought, especially when she's just given an overview and Essence of Thought went like bit by bit, like very deep dive. Okay. Three, there's a big thing ever since H-Bomber guy, did his videos. There's like a sweep of people going, "Oh, you plagiarized this," or "Oh, you're stealing this," or "Oh, you're doing that." And she doesn't get in the shit with anyone. So obviously she's going to make this video when Essence of Thought's video started getting traction. So she came out with this video. She doesn't get into it. And you have to honestly think, she's not part of the commentary community. Most people don't deal with things like the commentary community does.
Yeah, I guess like in commentary, you kind of like jump. If someone like comes at you like that, you kind of jump in right with them. Like you reply to the tweets, you fight back. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Our first instinct is to fight back.
Yeah.
That's not how everybody else does it outside of commentary.
Well, this is why my first take was breadtube, because this feels like the way that talking about sources, citing things, the right thing to do, the ethics of it are very breadtubey things to say.
I think
she is definitely a what people would call a tea channel, but she does like tea commentary. She does like video essays on certain subjects.
Yeah. So it's not tea in the sense like, girl, let me tell you about Edwin today, or girl, let me tell you about this.
It's like, girl, I'm gonna give you the tea today. It's not that.
Angelina's more like. It's more like Repzilla.
Yes.
I think Repzilla would be a good comparison.
Yes. Yes, it would be more like Repzilla. Sounds a little bit smarter, but yes, Repzilla. You know?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she does.
So my only thing with your points, the only thing I disagree with, Xylee, like, yeah, you shouldn't, like, obviously if they're going after your friend, you shouldn't have to watch the videos and stuff. But I think when you're making content on something and you're doing a summary of it, you still want to know as much as you possibly can. And I feel like a 7-part video series gives you everything you would need in that situation. So, you know, at the very least, you know all the details of something. So when you make your summary, it'll be a lot easier because you know what to put in, what to put out.
I get you on that point, but I can tell you now, there are creators, I don't care what the subject is, I'll never watch them or watch their content. I will watch everybody else's content to get it.
I don't disagree with you, but at the same time, like, if you search Lily Orchard, like, scandal grooming stuff, you will get Essence of Thought's videos. Like, you will see them. So the idea that I can believe that she didn't watch them.
She probably didn't watch them because it's her friend's stalker.
Sure. I get you, bestie. But like, the idea that there might be some overlap if she knows what Essence of Thought is like, even if she's not watching it to take any information, like, maybe it would be an idea to watch it so you can avoid this fucking thing happening.
Yeah, because like this person's been stalking your friend for 5 years, you probably want to know what their points were to see if you are putting yourself at any risk of them going off on you.
Quite honestly, she probably shouldn't even have done the subject knowing the Essence of Thought made that series.
I'm going to be honest with you because I know that you're saying that a lot of other people have covered Lily Orchard. I've covered Lily Orchard, but Essence of Thought is the video series that
seems like a very silly way to live.
No, yeah. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's not going to fucking bother me, is it? But if this is Evangelina's worry, that's the response, because otherwise you end up in this situation. Of course, Essence of Thought is going to look for an excuse to come after somebody that she's the friend of somebody she's fucking stalked, right?
Yeah, my only point really is that if she is being so anal about it and she is taking the route of like, okay, I'm sourcing and crediting and everything, then why just not actually go and check whether the screenshots are from there or they are not? Because I'm pretty sure she does not actually say one way or the other in this video. She just says, oh, I don't know. But like, either say, okay, they definitely say, yes, they are from there, and, well, get banned, ideally, or, okay, they are from there, sorry, here's your credit. End of story. So that's the only kind of weird thing about it for me.
Probably just didn't even watch it. I mean, that's the only thing I can tell you. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest.
Initially, sure, but after the 2 emails, when she decided to, okay, I'm gonna credit everything. Sorry.
It just seems like a massive nothing burger. Like,
it
is the problem.
It is. And that's why I'm deep diving on Essence of Thought even more, because she has a tendency of taking things out of a nothing burger.
Oh yeah, she's unhinged.
Huh?
She is
very unhinged.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she needs 100 British pounds to put food on the table from her dad. So I mean, anything for attention and that paycheck. I can see that.
Xylee, is there anything a part of the video we should be looking for, like that you know of? Should we go to like the 25-minute mark, 30-minute mark, something like that?
By timestamps, I don't know. I don't know about timestamps.
I think there might have been another video from Essence of Thought. I'm not sure.
She did. She made a second video.
Yeah, we're not watching that one. We're not watching that one. No.
But yeah, no, it was when she accused Angelina of sexual harassment.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's what she does.
Now we're watching.
She's one of those that she takes one subject and then all of a sudden you're transphobic and you're trying to kill her.
Wait, where?
But you know why? Because and I think actually maybe Evangelina mentions it in this video. I can't remember, but essentially, Evangelina tweeted. Oh, there you go. Nick will fill you in.
Wait,
yo,
oh, awesome. Hold on.
No, I don't think Nick's gonna fill us in.
Wait, ready? All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right. So Evangelina goes, by the way, H Bomber guy is not gonna fuck you, right? And then Essence of Thought goes, as a victim of child rape myself.
Oh God.
Yep.
I wish the people like this wouldn't sexually harass. If you look at this random country's definition of sexual harassment or whatever, it claims that this comment is sexual harassment. In which case, as a victim of child rape, it's really fucked up that you'd say something like that to me.
The fuck?
Women.
Was it directed at Essence of Thought? I think it was just directed at...
It was directed openly, but like I think it was more like a general like I wish people would stop talking like this for my sake. It's like
we need to do.
Her. She was just saying, "Oh,
we need a
that
new
are, like,
soundbite." By the way, we need a new soundbite. We need.
I got one, but I can't
woman.
click it.
Technically, woman.
Oh.
Okay, oh here.
Fucking stupid.
There you go.
True.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Whatever it is that they're trying to do, it's just because it's the fair
They
thing to
also
do.
did the same
Pause.
with. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
There
you go.
They also did the same with Rachel Oates, where they made a video on Rachel, just like accusing her of sexual harassment. And look, I don't like Rachel Oates because she's had her interactions with commentary, but I don't think that justifies like accusing them of sexual harassment.
Bro, imagine if Gabby Hanna came back and retweeted these videos.
Bruh.
That would be so funny. Dude.
Bro, she just gets right back into the drama.
She's like, all right, guys, I've been gone. Wait a minute, Rachel Oates is being attacked. I'm in. Fuck it, I'm back.
Yeah, here we go, boys. You done
Get her!
fucked up. It's Gabby Hanna in the helicopter.
Will point out it's a bit alarming to have somebody so blatantly say that they plan to go on a smear campaign against me. But this is, as soon as I realised who this was that was contacting me, I knew this is where it was going. So that's quite scary, but we'll move on swiftly from that. I just want to reiterate again to make it really clear.
But do you see that, like, the nose ring?
Yeah.
Someone referred to the, like, you know how when it's, like, in both noses? Like, it's
The
in
septum?
both nose holes? Yeah, someone referred to that as the cow piercing.
Yeah.
Because you can, like, pull cows off of that piercing,
Yeah,
and I can't
yeah.
unsee it now. Like, every time I see women with, like, the
That's how
bottom
I-
nose ring.
That's how I've been since
so
2005.
funny.
What do you mean? That's
Really?
That's how
That's
yeah. Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that's like they look like wait, is that what like I don't like, they literally look like cows when they have that now. I can't unsee it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I always say it's like the most unattractive piercing I've ever seen because it just looks like a cow.
So funny, dude.
She's
Bro,
gonna take it out for the
literally,
next
only
video.
nose piercing. Only
Dude,
nose piercing you can
I
get
just found
is like a
07
stud.
Dude, I just found out that 07 means salute. Did you
Wait,
know that
what?
the little
Yeah.
guy doing a salute?
What?
I thought it was like thank, I thought
Wait,
it
how
meant
did you
thank
not
you.
know that? You're a gamer.
I thought it
Yeah, I
meant
didn't know
thank
that.
you.
Nick.
I didn't know
Wait,
that
so
either.
So
I mean,
yeah,
it's kind of
look,
the
wait,
same thing.
dude, look at this.
But
right?
did you think that
Or,
everybody
look
was
in the
giving you a
chat. It's a
standing
person-
ovation? At the end
It's a
of the
person
stream?
doing a salute, right? But if you do this, but then my chat started doing this to fuck with me, and it's literally Heiling Hitler.
What the
You
fuck?
didn't fucking notice.
Well, I didn't understand that.
Nick, no. Why did you put that in the chat? No.
Well, I'm sorry. Is that a hate symbol on top of anti-Semitism?
I don't
So in
know. The fucking AOK
week,
symbol
you've,
is white
you've had a
power.
load of people giving you Heil salutes.
Oh no,
And,
chat,
you,
stop.
you joked about lynching a girl accidentally. Like,
I'm pretty sure Essence of Thought
Jesus.
mentions the alt-right as well in her.
To be
second
fair,
video.
I did a whole section where I had my audience say Heil Nick, so that did happen. That was a few episodes ago. I forgot the context on that, but it was pretty funny.
Oh jeez. I didn't realize. See, I learned it was a salute. Like I just kept seeing 07s in the chat. I thought it was some weird like Nick.
I
Fuentes
thought it
thing.
meant thank you.
Oh, it does
Like-
kind of.
Like, you know, it's like when people write F to pay respects. That's like a gamer thing.
Wait,
Yeah.
what does 07 mean again?
It's a little person doing a salute.
What
Look
do you
at
mean?
it.
What does 07 mean? What do you
Okay.
mean? How do
see
you
it?
use the
see
internet
it?
and you
Like,
don't know
it's
what
the
07
person's
means?
arm.
Okay, I just came back. I just got.
Yeah, it's a little person doing a
Tyler,
salute.
you're so fucking stupid. No.
Yeah, apparently I am. Okay.
Where's that clip again? Come on.
All right.
Look
07.
out here thinking they were giving him a standing ovation then. 07.
Where did you get thank you from? Like, how do you see?
I
Thank
just
you in
figured
that?
that's what it meant. I thought that just people.
Because
thought,
usually
I
people
thought
are
it was
like,
like
oh,
a.
somebody donated. 07's in the chat.
Yeah, where did you get pay respects from the letter F?
Yeah,
Because
that means
F,
like
F means failure.
Wait, failure? So you pay respects for
No,
failure?
no,
Someone dies
yeah,
for
no.
a failure?
No, it doesn't.
No.
It
No.
comes from a video game.
It's a video game reference.
It's a COD,
it comes from
yeah, it's a
Call of
COD
Duty,
game. It's like
where
a COD
you like,
game. Yeah.
you
It's like
walk
press
up to a
X down,
coffin
yeah.
and then it's press press
Yeah.
F to pay respects.
Yeah, like
Respect.
Wait,
X.
what? Really?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
the
what-
origin
Oh my
point.
god,
What
no,
the
I'm
fuck?
agreeing.
What the
Yeah,
fuck is wrong
I
with
think
you
it's-
guys?
I
How did
just-
you not know
This
this?
guy just
I
talked
was
shit about me not
awesome.
knowing 07, but he didn't know what
I
press
thought it,
F
no,
to pay
I
respects
thought it was like
for.
F, as in you get an
Yeah.
F in school means like you're done, like it's
No.
over.
Wait,
F.
no.
Oh, what?
And press
What?
X to doubt is from
this is
fucking.
insane.
Yeah, I know X to
detective
doubt. I know X to
Okay.
doubt. I just didn't like. I just
Literally
thought
the
like
exact
F.
same principle.
Bruh.
But
You're
I don't
you're
play
a
Call of
fucking
Duty.
boomer,
What do you
bro.
mean?
Did
You're
you
a
know that?
You
boomer,
don't
bro.
need to play Call of Duty to know that.
Did you
meme.
know that pit bulls are the Jews of the canine world?
Holy fucking shit.
Well, then who's? Never mind.
And the toddlers are the Palestinians. I figured out the conflict last night.
Ooh.
Leia something in the chat says I F the shit out of Nick. Lol.
I
What?
No, that's sexual harassment.
Yeah.
That's
Leia,
plagiarism.
calm down. Leia, you're a married woman. Chill.
07
Wait.
Leia.
Wait, Leia's married?
No.
Or she's got a boyfriend, whatever. We're just being a little, being hyperbolic.
Damn. She's also on
But you know who
steroids,
doesn't have a boyfriend, Core?
Who?
Evangelina Skov.
Oh, damn.
How do you know that?
Batter up.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just.
Do you think I should tweet that? Do you think I can get away with tweeting that? Like quote tweeting my old tweet and then putting does that mean toddlers are Palestinians? Do you think I can get away with it?
I'm gonna give you
hold
an
on.
optics check on that one. I don't think that's the move.
I got a question about the F's in the chat. All right, but when someone like fails, right? There's F's in the chat because we fucked up.
Yeah, like when a
Yeah.
stream lag.
But how does that mean?
L.
How does that mean pay respect though?
It's
Well,
because
it's context.
it's
Means
because
you're dead.
it's dead.
Razine.
Yeah, like you fucked up badly. So like press F. This is the end.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all are making this up in your gas.
No, this is
just-
oh my
fuck.
God.
I'm gonna get the fucking
Chat.
video. I'm
No,
gonna
I
get
put
the
it in the
fucking
group
video.
chat.
Hold on.
I put it into the group chat. It's already there.
Hold on, people are sending me gifts. Wait, so there's fucking one video of the fucking cough and F. Like, no,
Yeah, that's where it
makes
comes
F as in
from.
failure. It
No,
it
no,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
You're coping.
It doesn't, Matthew.
It says press F to pay respect. That's
How do
literally
you
what it
fucking like? How did you guys get that out of that? It's like you get an F in school. It's like you failed. Like you're dead. You failed at life.
Too. I thought it was failure too.
Thank you, Xylee.
You're
Come
welcome.
on.
Get some F's in the chat, please.
F's in the chat because I failed.
Because
I
people
failed.
listen
Yes.
when somebody's stream goes down, they put F in the chat
Yeah,
like
because
they
the
failed.
stream has
Yeah.
died. Because
No,
the
it's
stream has
dead.
died.
Yeah, it's like
yes,
it's dead.
and you failed when you died.
No, you
There's-
didn't
No,
fail.
stop adding weird
You didn't
context
fail. The
to it.
stream is dead. You are paying respect
Can't
to
it
the
mean-
stream.
James Summerton failed at dying.
There
Can
you
it,
go.
can't this mean? Can't there be mean two things? Like I'm sure
No.
there's plenty of people that think it means
No.
like F as in like failure.
This is the most boomer shit
Okay,
I've
but
ever
I need
fucking
somebody
heard
to
in my life.
explain. I need to explain. I came back to something about a Hitler salute. What was that?
Oh, it's
Nick,
so
Nick was like riling people up, making them do salutes in
Alright.
his chat or something.
All right, so
Oh.
Xylee, type in O dash.
Oh, I'm
In the
not
chat.
doing that. I believe you.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's a wave though. O dash is a wave. Like hello.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like
You mean
hello.
slash,
see?
Matt, not dash.
Did I say?
You
No, the
said
F's
dash.
in the chat doesn't make any sense though. I'm just letting you guys know.
Because you failed,
Wait,
Matt.
wait,
'cause
wait,
you
wait.
failed.
So let me get this
Reference.
straight. So that's a Hitler
Losing
salute?
mind.
Apparently,
now.
yeah.
It is
No,
now.
it's a-
Kyle.
What do you
It's a
mean it
wave.
is now? What else could it be?
Wave, like hi.
oh, oh.
I think Nick just thought it was Hitler salute.
I'm gonna be honest.
Some
I thought
kind
that was a
chatter was just
high.
like, "Hi,
Alright, so
hi,
when the,
Nick."
wait, when the arm points left. Wait. So the arm points left. That's a salute. Okay. When the arm goes straight up, that's a waving.
Wait,
Uh,
wait. Do you mean like like
There's
the line that
07
goes straight
and there's
up?
O slash, but the O slash is literally just sending an arm straight up into the sky. Is that not what it like?
I thought that
No,
was
it's
waving.
like put your hand up in the air and wave at somebody, like if they're far away from you.
Oh,
Hi.
I like how
Like
nobody cares about this situation, but
I
we're
would
gonna
think-
argue
I would think,
about a salute.
I
who
don't know
just
what,
joined
I
the
don't know what the
call?
symbol's
Who
called.
is that? Who joined the?
Who the fuck is this? Hi,
Stardust.
Hitler salute expert here.
Yeah.
So are you guys talking about Hitler salutes? Is that what's going on here?
Apparently, it's not a
Yes.
Hitler salute. Apparently, it's just waving. Which
Well,
is
no,
what-
it depends
No,
on
this
the
would
context,
I'll
right?
put it in chat. This would be a Hitler salute. Hold on.
What?
Oh
God.
my
What?
god!
Of course, beavers would do it.
Are you gonna like get the acai symbol for a fucking swastika?
Wait, do they have those? I'm gonna
Yes.
go.
No, do not put it in there. Do not put it in there.
I don't know,
You-
Snicker Snack. I'm looking at Snicker Snack
Whoa.
in the chat here, and it looks a
Mm.
little sussy. I feel like the level of that hand is sussy to me, so I don't know. But
Yeah, but it couldn't have meant Hitler at the beginning, right? I'm sure it like happened in like a cozy chat
The
or something.
beginning, yeah. When Hitler was around, that's
What
what
about
he used in chat.
one?
What is
What
that?
the hell is that, Nick?
I don't know, dude.
That's
What
the
is that symbol?
communist thingy.
I don't
It's
know.
like a
Is it
little
sickle?
old
It's a
communist
sickle.
grandmother.
It's a sickle.
Yeah. It's a little old
It's
lady
a
holding up
hammer
this
and
sickle,
sickle.
working on the farm. She's worked on the farm for 30 years. She wants to die.
Hey, Stardust, I had a
Base.
question. Stardust,
Yeah.
what did F's in the chat mean to you? Be honest.
Oh my god.
F's in the chat for me meant like R.I.P. R.I.P. and
There you
Failure,
go.
right?
Failure.
No, not
Boom.
failure. No, dead. RIP is literally dead.
If you died, you failed.
failed.
You guys are
You mad?
so fucking
Failed.
hard. It's
If you
actually
die,
ridiculous.
if you die in a video game, that means you failed.
Yeah, but that's
in the
not where it
chat,
comes
boys.
from,
F
Tylee.
doesn't mean
It
failed
comes
to
from
me.
the
It comes
F
from
to
Call
pay
of Duty.
respects
It
meme
can
from
come
Call
from
of
two
Duty.
things at the
Yes,
same
even I know.
time.
But it can, but it fucking didn't. Like,
If we're being real, I'm somebody who didn't have like the context of games. When I first saw F's in
Games.
chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
games like gamer. I was
Video
not a
games.
gamer until
Oh,
recently.
I thought we were doing the Eugenia Cooney
Yeah, but
thing again,
you
where we get her
no,
jacked.
but the thing
when I
is,
saw
you
F's in
stream on
chat the first
Twitch.
time, yeah, no, I
You
do.
stream on-
But when I first saw F's in chat, I thought maybe it was just like something silly, like, oh, you're putting like press E to do this or whatever, or like I thought it was something silly, like maybe it's a flag, like, you know, like we're raising a flag for the dead or something. I don't know, but yeah,
Well,
that's
it's like
what
an
I
F
was
slur,
Daddy, spank me, daddy. Fuck me, daddy.
Bruh.
Someone in chat
Hey,
asked.
let's go to the next topic, Core.
All right, hold on. I posted it in chat. That would be what a
Oh my god.
Hitler thingy would be.
Core.
Oh,
wait,
okay.
wait, hold on. Matt, pull up the screenshot. I
Oh,
just-
exclamation.
Alright, hold on, I gotta
Okay.
fucking.
Thank you, Beavers.
Who
appreciate
won?
that.
Who's next? You decide.
Matt, can
Alright.
you tell Tommy about the 07 and the F on the Nexus FTP, please?
I'll try to remember.
You know what? You
I'm gonna
have
ask
to ask
him.
Tommy. You got
Tommy's
ask
a
Tommy.
gamer.
If I
He
ask
probably
him,
knows.
listen,
Yeah.
if I ask him and I'm right, and he says it means failure, I win. That's all I'm saying.
It
That's
doesn't
and I'll-
matter what
Period,
it
point
doesn't
blank,
matter what
period.
you think it means. It
I
doesn't
win,
matter what you think it
fucking
means.
lose.
It comes from
Bro,
Twitch. It
When
comes
you
from Twitch.
when you die, you have failed. Therefore-
adding,
Not
why are you
necessarily.
adding weird fucking context to this? What is going on?
How is that
won?
weird context?
Who's
Nick?
next?
What are you
Thank
talking
You
about?
decide.
You
Because you're
know-
adding context
Listen,
so that
Beckett,
you're right. Like you're, this
Bestie,
is
Bestie.
this
What does it
Bestie,
mean
you
when you
know
get an
I'm
A,
right.
Beckett?
You
What does
know
it mean
I'm
when you get
right.
an
You're the
when
alternate
Beckett is
captain. You're the
agreeing with
alternate
me.
captain of the team.
Does that mean that if somebody does that mean Diley? Does that mean that if somebody murders you, it's like the equivalent of somebody stealing the game controller from you, and then you just die? Is that what
I
that
don't
means?
Yeah, you
F
failed to
means
protect
fail.
your controller.
I think F is just
That's
means,
victim blaming,
yeah,
Xylee.
F is,
I don't give a fuck.
F is like we're saluting the flag or whatever. We're putting the flag up for the guy who died or something. I don't know.
It means
paying
failure.
respects.
You got an
Listen,
F in
Can we
school.
dive
You
into
failed
the
your
X to doubt
class.
then? Let's. Why is it
Okay.
X?
Wait. What about
But no one
when
says
people
press
say
F to fail, or no one says press F to pay
No, but it's the
respect. It's
same
just
logic,
F's in the
it's the-
chat. No one puts X's in the chat. They say X
F
to
you,
doubt.
Matt.
There's
F
more.
you.
You know what, Matt? Not F you, because you know why? Because you're not failing.
Okay,
You
hold
are
on.
correct.
I've literally just googled it. The phrase "Can I get F in chat" is a meme that originated from the video game Call of Duty: Advanced Warfare, released in 2014. In a
All
specific
right.
game, early in the game, players are prompted to pay their respects to a fallen soldier by pressing the F key on the
Yes,
keyboard.
and the fallen soldier failed because they died.
Oh my
yeah.
god!
Wait,
Our
Eileen.
point
wait,
is
wait,
it can
wait,
mean
no.
two
Hot
things
take.
at the
That is a
same
hot
time.
take.
We need
Is it-
Tommy's take on this now. We
Yeah,
need it.
Beckett.
Actually, I'm gonna fucking yes. go on.
Beckett, is it from
Use in chat
Merriam-Webster
to eat.
or is it from Oxford?
It's from Encyclopedia Dramatica.
It is from multiple sources, including Wikipedia, Quora,
It's from
Know
Essence of
Your
Thought.
Meme. Like, yes, you just it can mean two things to you,
Could
but
you
the
imagine if they
origins
have,
of
like,
the
a-
meme mean this thing.
Imagine if they had a site for like content creator dick pics called Know Your Meat.
They do. It's Encyclopedia Jurassica.
I mean, it's got, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, we're actually saying the same thing.
Which one is Leafy's dick?
Hey, can we? So who
Wait.
won? Who's next? Epic rape battles of history.
Amazing.
Dude, I need to get that for the show. I need the soundbite.
Epic rape battles of history.
Who's next? You decide.
Yeah.
So, goodbye, Evangelina.
Yeah.
Evangelina,
Ignore,
good. Other person, bad.
All right, we're gonna skip the Senate
Exactly.
videos. We don't.
This one?
What is that? Buttons? Is that the Senate video, Beckett? Yeah.
Oh shit! Is this? Which one's this one?
We'll skip that.
Not?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
we
cool.
skip.
No,
it,
we
skip it,
can't. We
skip
can't
it.
do that right now.
Skip.
Can we? Wait.
Skip.
Can we do Lio doing sock puppets like a minute long?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
wait.
not that long.
Oh, okay. I want to play the abortion clinic video.
Okay, we'll do that in a second.
The Vosh Clinic video?
Or the abortion clinic.
Oh, okay, that's worse.
This is just Lio Convoy, the fucking
Slug Convoy?
hero, yeah, Slug Convoy, the hero.
How do
of
you
the art
remember
commentary
Slug
community.
Convoy, Nick?
No, it was Hammer Convoy.
Yeah, it was
That's right.
Hammer Convoy.
Dude, Hammer
Slug-
Convoy.
Slug's watching the stream like, oh my god, he remembered.
Oh my god, they mentioned my name! Oh, I need my 30%.
I'm going live right now to call them all pedophiles. Let's go.
Oh god.
How do I add a soundbite? Do I go to here and then go to settings?
You click add sound and then boom.
How many do you get? Two
It depends
slots
on
available.
it depends on the server.
Depends on the child, really.
Come, my children, as I account
No
the great
come.
battle against the creature known as the Piss Gremlin, also
What
known
the
as
fuck
Button.
is this?
You will have to follow the link in the description. And
This is the
Yeah,
adult in the room, Xylee. This is the adult in the room. This is Lio Convoy in the most serious way. Like he commissioned art for this of himself as the Doomslayer killing pedophiles.
No.
This is who everyone in art commentary is scared of.
Oh my god.
So
it's
he's
Mama Max
basically the art
2.0.
commentary of the mom. He's like the Mama
Yes.
Max of the art commentary.
Yeah.
Exactly that, yes.
So, like, just in a brief nutshell, this is somebody who's like phoned people's parents. He reported a 15-year-old who was arguing with online to their
Librarian?
school as a school shooter.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's just like he's doxed people, calls everyone a pedophile.
Oh my god. I can't with these people anymore.
I gotta end every
Yeah,
stream with that.
Mama Max, the sequel.
Dude, Mama Max is gonna love what we've been doing since he's been gone.
All right.
Dude, he's probably like, oh god, I was making a video of these guys silencing survivors, and then the rape apocalypse happened.
link in the description and pinned comment to get to the main video, for the forces of the Piss Gremlin are evil indeed, and
What
will
the
do anything
fuck?
to stop this tale from being told. Don't forget to come back and comment here to fight against this evil creature using
This guy's
power.
definitely got his own allegations.
Now, let us
he
read
does.
the passages.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if he tries to touch a girl's tummy, that's his mouth. He's just a hand puppet. It might as well be licking her.
I mean, true.
This man is 37 years old, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody shit on Mitch. He
Wait,
just left.
dude.
Or do you have a volume booster?
He's 37 when
People
he
keep
does
saying
this
like, "Oh, he's 37." I'm arguing. I'm in the trenches arguing with Zoomers on Twitter right now. They're like, "That middle-aged man is talking shit," and it's Destiny. Guy's like 32 years old. And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, "Yeah, you guys are on a cocktail of fucking depression medication. That's why you think 30 is middle-aged. You're barely gonna make it out of your 20s. Holy fuck!"
Core, do you have
What?
a volume booster?
It is loud as fuck. I don't know what you want.
Oh,
from
they
me.
were saying somebody was saying it was quiet.
No, they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
believe
'cause they're literally trolling like they did earlier.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't trolling, but yeah, I think it got better when you put it at 300. So
We just started screaming.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah,
you're
you're
crazy.
saying that this guy is 37 when he does his sock puppet routine.
Yep.
Somewhere around it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's not the worst thing he's done.
He's Mr. Rogers on fucking YouTube.
He also dresses up as a lion.
The evil forces of the Piss Gremlin were strong. They pushed back even the armies of man, and those that would expose their evil deeds to light. But then came a man fueled by his anger against this injustice. His hatred for evil overcame their acts, and he ripped and tore through their armies like so much.
Beckett, Opal is one of his kids, by the way.
Yeah, I think so. The kids, so like he adopted
Jordan,
like adults.
Opal, and Pink. Yeah.
Yeah, and he commissioned them to draw himself as Doomslayer.
I think it's very like, regardless of the cringe of it's just very telling for how he views himself. That he's this main protagonist character and he's so important.
Yeah, that's exactly how all this shit's gone down. Everyone's just sort of let him get away with it. But the person he's talking about here, Buttons, is the same person who took him to court, and he played a Discord call to the court as his defense.
Yeah.
And the judge just sat there, just like, maybe you guys shouldn't talk to each other. You're not like even on the same side of the country. Why are you hanging out? What the fuck is going on?
Excuse me, Judge. I have a recorded Discord call.
Pretty much.
This beast, this man, was filled with unmitigated hatred of the imp's actions, so he swathed through their
Literally Mama Max.
and the truth revealed. But what were the evil deeds?
I feel like there are better artists to draw these scenarios. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of looks like shit. like the little figure on the bottom.
I like how he included his lion paw with the little fucking jewels on it.
Oh my god.
He's a walking meme, and somehow people have taken him seriously. It's actually fucking wild.
He's been on my radar for a very long time. I've just never had the autism to look into him deep enough.
Well, luckily for you, Beckett and I are here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, chat, this is like a preview. This is a taster for what's to come eventually.
Oh, Jesus.
Evil deeds of the Piss Gremlin and their forces. This must be seen in the linked video.
Okay, we're not playing copyright music.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. I just love this video.
All right.
Do the
abortion clinic video.
I'm not ready for this.
Oh, I'm not either. Oh my god. What is this? Any context, or am I just playing it?
It's literally just the Church of Satan opened up a abortion clinic.
I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
It can seem
I don't
like
know, it's just
everyone
weird
is making
branding.
decisions about your body, like you can't be trusted to make your own choices. Everyone, except Satan. The Satanic Temple believes in the religious right to bodily autonomy. We believe so deeply that we exercise that right with Samuel Alito's mom's Satanic Abortion Clinic. Our clinic provides safe religious reproductive health care. We've partnered with an accredited
It's not like you're getting rid of a potential life. Jesus. So happy and jovial.
What the reasoning is that there are all these states that now have restrictions on abortion, so they're using the religious aspect to kind of defend themselves and allow for women to come and get it, I guess. So
yeah, come and get it.
I'm not talking about the concept. I don't care if women get abortions or not, or how the US goes about it. I'm just saying it's a little bit jovial, to be singing, to just be singing about it. Like,
yeah, that's very deliberate.
Of course, it was
why they're doing
deliberate.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abortion medication. And best of all, our services are free. Samuel Alito's mom's Satanic Abortion Clinic. To learn more or to receive free reproductive health care, visit our website. To support our fight for religious reproductive rights, donate $6.66 a month
They
or
named it
more
after
to
the judge.
Wait,
They
what?
named it after the Supreme Court judge. Samuel Alito's mom's Satanic Abortion Clinic.
Oh,
You guys
that's
know
pretty
cool. Who that is?
Samuel Alito is?
No, that's
Oh.
stupid. But no, that's a good burn.
That is a good burn. He's one
Almost
of the
as good
justices
as
of
that
the
guy
Supreme
that
Court.
burned him. Anyways.
Yeah.
Sure, because Satan.
Alito's mom's Satanic Abortion Clinic.
It's not even just Samuel Alito, it's his mom.
Well, because she should have had an abortion.
Because he should have been aborted. Yeah.
You get a lunchbox.
We get it. We get it.
A get out of free
Ooh.
pregnancy card. Condom 9-pack of the Supreme Court justices. And
Nice.
yeah, there
I
you
feel
go.
like it's a scam.
Probably.
Perhaps. Matt, people are saying the stream is effing. I don't know why they're respecting that.
What the fuck?
Why would they
How do you
respect that?
interpret that, Matt?
I'm trying to eat really fast, okay?
Okay,
Right.
Mitch.
Okay, Mitch. Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch,
Thanks,
eating
Adam.
on stream? Jesus
It's been
Christ.
fucking 3 hours. I wanted
Man.
pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Those were also
Cheese?
better.
Stuffed crust and sausage and pepperoni.
Nice.
Okay.
Look at you, fancy guy.
All right,
Yeah.
skip the sonnet stuff. There you go.
Okay, so rape.
What?
What?
Rape.
Did he say rape?
Rape. Yeah.
Did you
this
say
is
stuffed crust?
Yes.
Stuffed with what?
What do you mean stuffed with what?
Yeah, sometimes they put sausage in it. Sometimes they just put
What?
cheese in it.
I've
That
never
sounds
heard.
good.
Yeah,
of
I've had it with
sausage being
sausage
stuffed.
before.
Yeah.
Nice.
Some
But
guy wanted to stuff
What I
my
will
crust.
say is stuffed crust is just for people that were too lazy to order mozzarella sticks.
Oh, shut up.
Or like
I hate
cheese sticks.
Just
mozzarella.
combine the two.
No, Beavis, you're wrong. It's because like then you can dip the crust in the sauce, and it's better than just dipping like just a piece of bread.
True.
The crust is just a piece of bread.
Not
With
if you put
cheese
cheese inside
now.
it.
Yeah.
She's got you there, Beavers.
It's a cheesy stick.
F
Like a
Beavers.
bread
F.
with cheese in it.
F Beavers, and I mean fail.
Just buy a
Okay?
just
I'm
buy
not
a
saying
separate
it.
thing.
does.
Just buy a
Beavers
separate
L.
thing and stop Americanizing pizza, all right? There's no need for it. No need.
All right, so
I'm so glad I stayed awake until 4 a.m. for this.
there's this Minecraft YouTuber called George Is Not Found, and they're being accused of, I don't even like a sexual harassment. They were drunk. Everybody was in a hotel room getting drunk. This girl's 18. And they
Freshly
cuddled
18.
up next. Yeah, freshly 18. They cuddled up next to each other, and she's claiming that he like put like his hand on her in like a sexual way that she wasn't comfortable with, and it was very traumatic. Then George Is Not Found came in with his reply, and he said, "I didn't know she was 18. I thought she was like 21 because of a wristband with a picture and some other things." And like, then she comes back with screenshots, and then he's like, "All right, you know what? I'm sorry, I made her uncomfortable," and just totally like lays down.
Folds. Yeah, he folded.
Just completely folded.
What if he's autistic and he's being manipulated?
But he plays Minecraft, so I mean, you know, he's probably
Yeah, exactly. You're building a
Good
case
chance.
here.
All right.
Well,
I was ready to disappear with this secret forever. I
Good.
never knew that creators were allowed to talk about these kinds of things, and I guess I'm still new to it all. I just didn't feel brave enough, and I still don't. But her strength made me feel like it may be okay.
Hina?
You're a
A
liar.
while ago, my story had almost been leaked without me knowing. So here it is on my
Shelby or whatever her
terms.
name is.
Here's my story. Last year, at the beginning of summer, I was assaulted by a significantly older and popular content creator. I was freshly 18 and had just graduated
Go back to the beginning of this. Hold on. I just want to add context because this girl's pissing me off. Go back to the beginning of this thing. Right? Okay, you don't have to
When
go
she
back.
says hi to the mods?
People just trust me, okay, of what she said. She said, I didn't think it was okay for creators to come forward about this. What fucking landscape do you think we exist in? That is all that's been happening for the last like 5 or so years. It's just people coming out about this. So you obviously knew that it was okay for you to come about this, right? That's the first fucking BS censor that went off in my mind. Well, that is
FYI,
such
freshly
bullshit.
18 means 5 to 6 months after she turned 18.
That's crazy.
It's just trying to make it sound as bad as it can, right?
And she
Now,
still failed.
I haven't seen this video, so I don't know if the guy actually like what her story is, like if the guy actually sexually assaulted her. But the fact that she was freshly, if the fact that she was freshly 18, or that she fucking manipulatively believes that the landscape doesn't allow for women to come forward about these things, BS.
I don't think she's lying. I think she's drinking the Kool-Aid. I think she's actually believing what she's saying, but it's still bullshit.
Beavers,
No,
wait
how,
till
how is she believing what she's saying? The landscape of today, of the internet today, of creators, is you can come forward with these things. Hold on, I'm gonna go shut the bird up.
I was just gonna say, Beavers, wait till you hear what the actual accusation is. You're gonna fucking lose your mind when
Bro,
you
that
listen
bird's
to
about
this.
to go. "Ah!"
Yeah, that bird's about to have its own allegations.
He's gonna chuck it
Honestly,
out the window.
The bit when she talked about how the experience changed her, honestly, I wanted to throw hands.
Yeah.
Can't believe he folded.
Should I just play, or should I wait for
Yeah,
Beavers to come?
Play.
Okay.
Just play.
I was ready to disappear with this secret forever. I never knew that creators were allowed to talk about these kinds of things, and I guess I'm still new to it all. I just didn't feel brave enough, and I still don't. But her strength made me feel like it may be okay. A little while ago, my story had almost been leaked without me knowing, so here it is on my terms. Here's my story. Last year,
Not really your
at the beginning of
terms, but
summer,
sure.
I was assaulted
It's not
by a
really her
significantly
terms if that's why she's releasing it.
I mean, no, all relative.
by a significantly older and popular content creator. I was freshly 18.
Significantly older. What is he, like 50 years old? Jesus
20,
Christ.
26. 26.
Oh my God, 8
Oh.
years difference. Oh boy.
Oh.
And had just
What did
graduated
he
high
do?
school
Let's
a few
find
weeks
out.
prior. I was drunk in a hotel room with other people around me when it happened. He was someone I had once watched, and he was 8 years older than me, and far more powerful. The full story is quite short. It was at a convention in a hotel room. It was my first convention hotel room. It was the creator, the girl I was talking to, and his best friend. The two of them and the three of us. Not much happened that first night, just some drinking and talking at a table. The guy's friend had been passing flirts at me the entire night, but because he was the oldest in the room, we assumed he didn't know my age. I received Instagram DMs from him, and in my Instagram bio, in bold, was my age, 18, confirming he knew how old I was. A few days passed when I found myself...
Oh man, I read everybody's Instagram bio. The first thing I look, age.
So,
Can I talk
so
to
what
you?
she's actually no. So what she's actually said there, right, is the man did his due diligence and he knew you were legal.
Oh God.
Because he went and he checked your fucking Instagram and he saw, oh, she's 18, good to go.
She's acting like the age of consent is 25.
Yeah, no, she's like using 18 against him for some reason. Like because maybe
Yeah.
the drinking or I don't know.
No, it's because of the fucking it's a new trend. Well, I don't think it's really a new trend, right? But it's that whole like age gaps thing.
Yeah.
Right? And this whole stupid fucking there's a power imbalance thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, women need to make their mind up about that, right? Because you you can't want a successful man and also be like power imbalance. What do you want? Do you want a slob? Do you want a
Bruh,
little
I think it
nobody?
depends on the situation and when you should be able to use that.
The only
Yeah.
time that it matters, if that person is your direct superior. That's
Yes.
the only time that it ever matters. It doesn't matter if the guy's a bigger YouTuber than you. That doesn't fucking matter. You can't go, oh, there was a power imbalance here.
Yeah, no,
You're your
no
own
one's,
human
no one's
being.
arguing that. Yeah, nothing she says is particularly, substantial. By the way, she mentions that she's drunk. So this is happening in the US, even though the allegations are against a British guy. But the point is, she already actually showed up drunk to the hotel room, so it's not like they plied her with alcohol there. It is underage drinking, but obviously, who cares? But also, she did show up drunk already.
And the point I was trying to make is do you genuinely believe every creator it says, okay, when you walk in the room right now, let me look at your Instagram, let me verify how old you are. I just got to do all this. No, they're just assuming you're a friend of a friend. You're cool. You know what I mean? So I don't
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
She's 18.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
one, she is 18, so she's already legal, and she's throwing a little extra shit in here that she shouldn't be. Yeah.
No, there's a lot of that.
Like I said, the guy could have done something really bad to her. Right? I haven't
No,
gotten to
no.
that point yet. I'm just talking about what the words that are coming out of her mouth are very fucking stupid.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, you're gonna love the allegations, bro. It's terrible.
in the same situation. Us three were at a party when it got boring, and whether the girl wanted to leave and go to his room, or he asked us to, I cannot remember. Once again, I was drunker than the night before and was willing to go anywhere. I was naive, and so we went back. That night, I went up to his room. Back at the hotel room again were the two friends and us three girls. At the time, all of us girls were already really drunk from the party we were coming from, stumbling and everything. There was more alcohol in the room, and we were encouraged to drink some more as they offered the bottles to us. They said they would join us in drinking, and insisted on drinking games, and, already drunk, I obviously complied. We sat on the couch and answered questions about each other, drinking a bunch, and the older guy sat right next to me while playing. I confused my nerves for excitement, as I'd never been around such a big creator before. I remember getting drunker and drunker and really tired around this time. It was about 3 a.m. Right before the incident, I had answered a question about my age. We were playing a drinking game and talking about sex, and I admitted to everyone in the room that I was 18 and that I was a virgin at the time. I remember back now to him answering questions during the game about back when he was 19 and when he was in college, noticing how my future was his past, and I wondered how he felt sitting so close to me. It was a little after that, when I resorted to playing games on my phone when it happened. Out of nowhere, I felt him slip his hand under my clothes, sitting next to me on the couch in front of everyone. He disguised it with a simple, "Are you ticklish?" I coughed out a no, still staring at my phone. I was overly aware of the fact that we were in front of other people, the fact that everyone else was sitting around us, watching us, including my best friend, and that his hand was inching further to places I hadn't asked for it to be. He made a game out of my embarrassment, where he would touch me in certain areas to make me lose the phone game I was playing. I was scared, and I felt sick, either from the alcohol or from his touch. It didn't matter because my mind was a blur. I didn't speak or move. I remember being afraid to even breathe. I stayed there for a while, hoping my stillness could make me disappear. I eventually had to stand up after many minutes for it to stop. I was scared to leave or make a scene out of the embarrassment. Eventually, later in the night, I found myself alone with him and his friends. Everyone else either passed out or sick. I dread the scenarios that could have played out that night, the what-ifs. I was just so naive, and lucky or not, the night came to an end with just that. The night lasted until 6 a.m. I was still drunk, either from alcohol or tiredness.
Tickle, 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 tickle!
The older guy decided to leave with me.
Thanks, man. Okay, pause it a second.
He touched her
Pause it a
waist.
second. Because, like, has COVID broken an entire generation? I feel like I keep meeting people who are like 18.
Yes, it has.
And they act like 14-year-olds. What the fuck happened to these kids?
2020 killed a lot of brain cells.
Listening, she explains how it ruined her and how she's a changed person now. That's like the best part of
Bro,
it.
the girl, like, what did he do? He just put her hand on her side and like made like a tickling.
They were talking. No, they were talking. They were sitting around playing drinking games, right? They were talking about sexual things, right? The guy was chilling next to them. They obviously formed a connection over the night. He made a move. Okay. The move wasn't, he misread a signal or something like that. It wasn't reciprocated, or she decided in that moment, this isn't cool. Right? Is that on her? Like, you didn't have to sit there for fucking minutes.
No, Beaver's,
you could have just gotten up. And what the fuck happened to your friends? What the fuck happened to your friends that were sitting there?
Yeah, he's also responded, and actually he explained that what actually happened is that they were cuddling for around an hour, and then he like put his hand on her waist under her shirt, and that's all that happened. And and basically, yeah, there was like extra detail where he.
We used to be able to like accept the fact that sometimes a guy will make a move, and it's just it's kind of uncomfortable, right?
Because you
but
also
it doesn't cross a fucking line. There's no line.
Because you're also, and the other thing is, right? This another thing that is baffling is women still to today, and I know I'm generalizing, but I'm generalizing. I've got like, you know, the fucking man content or whatever, but I feel like it is in life a general thing. Women expect men to make the move. Yeah. Right? You're expected to do something. It's like he did something, and obviously she changed her mind. Maybe she was just in the mood for a cuddle. How the fuck's he supposed to know you were
this
just in
specific
the mood for a cuddle?
situation, it's not about women, it's about this specific dumb bitch. We do not claim her.
I disagree with you. I think this
It's
this
a
sort of shit has been
generational issue.
happening. Yeah, more and more. It's like if
it's the
certain
attention.
people don't like something now, it's like they can get attention off it. They'll make fucking wild claims.
Yeah.
And like we had this whole fucking actually interesting, like Harvard, there was just a Supreme Court ruling that a student can sue Harvard because and the person who made the claim against him, because this person claimed to have been raped. There was no evidence of this. The jury, he was arrested, he was taken to court, he was found innocent, and Harvard still expelled him in a kangaroo court where he wasn't allowed to give evidence, he wasn't allowed to question, like nothing was brought in, and now he can take them for a civil suit. Which is massive, actually, because a lot of unis are probably looking at this going, oh shit, if that sets a precedent,
Change the
we're
rules.
real fucking liable. Because this shit's been going on for ages. Like the conversation around consent was a sensible conversation, but it's reached the point now where, yeah, a lot of guys, I know guys in real life who are like, oh yeah, I don't want to get fucking accused of anything. I wouldn't want to. I've met people in workplaces who are like, yeah, I don't know if I'd want to mentor like just straight on one of the younger female people in our team, because what if she takes something the wrong way? This has actually caused like a lot of fucking weird shit to happen.
It's the reaction that is given to these things, because there used to be like this idea where like, hey, you made a move on the girl didn't like really appreciate that, and then it's just, you just kind of moved on. You're not evil, you know, she doesn't think you're evil. It's just one of the awkward situation. But now the reaction these days is even something as small as that is being put like exaggerated to the point where it's being treated as if the guy just held her down and raped her. And that's what it's
really
so
frustrating
weird.
because obviously what it's going to lead to is an eventual overcorrection again into the opposite direction.
That's
and
already
all
happening.
this does, all this does is that when actual crimes take place, they're again going to be harder to report and acknowledge, like because of bullshit like this.
Do you know? And there's actually an uptick of women who actually seem to be getting arrested and doing prison time for false allegations.
Let's go, equality.
I understand, you know, like the need or want to share, but like she didn't even say, listen, I went to the authorities, they're investigating this, but she this is purely clout driven, right? We can all agree with that, right? Like this isn't to get justice for herself. This is for her to say, look what he did to me. Can you believe that? And then to get extra followers and subscribers.
Well, no, you know the excuse they use? They say, so it can help somebody. It's like, bitch, it helps no one. You're making things worse.
I actually so I haven't covered this at all. It actually kind of makes me fucking angry. It's one of the few things that gets me fucking angry. This is like actually really fucked up. I think so. Like it's like this Slazo stuff. Slazo got a load of fucking accusations against him. Everyone fucking cancelled him, and they were fucking bullshit. Like it's ridiculous. And there is this propensity to just jump on people and be like, oh, the accusation's been made, let's not wait for anything else. And yeah, he shouldn't have come out and apologized. He should have he's an idiot for doing that. It doesn't fucking matter.
Because people were on his side as well.
Well, do you know how we stop this? And ironically, women aren't allowed to go out anymore. Women aren't allowed to drink anymore. They have to be chaperoned by a family member.
Can we get Stardust back in here?
Solved.
Beckett, shut the fuck up.
What?
Get back in the house. You're in danger.
And trying to protect women. That's
Stay in the house, Eiley. You're in danger.
How are we going to do the grocery shopping to cook?
But
you can go with a family member. That's fine.
But that's the thing. Women are strong and independent, but they're also weak and feeble. Like, which is it? You know what I mean?
Well, no.
Like,
well, like when it comes to the
It's
grocery
whatever
shop,
they
right?
choose. It's whatever they choose to be.
When it comes to grocery shopping,
both.
Grocery shopping. We open up more jobs for men. So now there'll be a delivery driver that's
they're
specifically
gonna rape us
buys
when they
groceries
come.
for the women. What?
They're gonna rape us. They're gonna rape us when they deliver the
No,
goods.
it's going to be right at the door, and then you have to have your husband next to you.
And
your husband has to sign off.
You know what? We're just gonna have body cams
ironically-
on us at all times. All the men.
Unironically, this is actually an argument that happened in the 60s, because in the 60s, when women went to college, they weren't allowed to, like, they were chaperoned. They weren't treated like the male students. And the argument to them was, well, we can't treat you like the male students. That will put you at risk. And so feminists at the time said, risk is the price of like freedom and liberty. And you can't have both. Like, and so like I'm being hyperbolic because obviously that would be fucking awful. But yeah, obviously there are risks, and you like men take this on. And one of the things that like no one talks about is basically every guy I know has been beaten up on a night out or jumped or got into like or injured themselves from being drunk and stupid. Like it's so common, but nobody would make the argument of, oh, well, we need to like hold people to account for like things happening to drunk guys. It's just not a conversation. And unfortunately, if women want to be out, and I think they should be, there's you inherit the risk. And especially with
there's
things
always
like this,
risk with freedom. There's always risk with freedom.
Well, I think we need to protect the women against men like Lyrics.
I'm a groomer and a rapist.
Yes.
We don't need to protect the women. We need to protect the children.
True.
Well,
we need to protect the anime girls.
We gotta protect them from Matt Pitt.
I'm a pedophile. That's AI.
Oh,
Can we finish the video? Because the best part is yet to come.
That's AI.
Finish this.
Press play.
No.
He then pretended that the elevator was broken and that he couldn't leave, telling me to get in the elevator to prove it was broken. And then after a few minutes, he ended the night with a "guess I'm going now," leaving with a wounded puppy look. I hope for every touch unasked for and every person belonging to that touch rots in this world unforgiven. I'm very angry and I don't want to be an angry person. I can't help but feel like it changed me and I had no control over it, and I get angry again and I try to be kind and believe in a kind world, but a lot of it feels cruel. My kindness never brought me strength. Not now. Not even anger can. I'm always losing and I don't find it fair. How something can eat away at me this long. Why can I forget everything but that moment no matter how hard I try?
Bro,
you know what I think changed for her? You know what I think changed for her? Right? I think she realized that when men are very nice to you, they typically want to fuck you.
Yeah.
I think that's what changed for her.
Yeah,
she realized there's a quid pro quo in life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is. I think that's what changed. She realized that not every dude that's being nice to you and cuddling you, maybe like your girlfriends do, is just there for a cuddle.
Yeah.
That's why you should never trust male feminists. Male feminists are sus as fuck.
Yes.
You know how we,
fucking
how we
time.
combat this? We turn around on her and we fight fire with fire, right? And we tell her like, oh, you just discovered the world isn't kind? What about Palestine, huh?
Oh my god.
Yeah. What about those bulldogs and those babies, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bestie came out as a male feminist today on Twitter.
What they mean
I was
tweet.
so disappointed in you.
All right. So George Not Found came out with his reply. In this
I have a
video.
question.
Yo.
What did he do wrong? This is like a genuine question because she didn't really give any signals.
No, he
besides
didn't do
in her
anything
mind.
wrong.
What did he do wrong?
Nothing.
As far as
actually, no, he apologized. He
Yeah.
apologized
Well,
for this
yeah,
bullshit.
that.
That's what
But
he
I
did
mean,
wrong.
that night, he didn't do
Nothing.
anything wrong.
He
She didn't
touched
signal
her.
anything physically.
He
Well,
touched
good. She needed to be touched.
Okay,
Oh.
Toxic G.
Oh my god, toxic.
Toxic, take it.
Hey, thinking
Real
twice
quick,
about
take
you
it
now.
over here, Jesus.
Toxic sitting there is like, she's 18. She needs to stop breeding.
Oh no!
To be honest with you, like at this rate of exaggeration, I don't think he even needed to touch her at all for her to come up with some bullshit.
You think in a different world, like she's like
He
engaged
raped me
to
with
George Is Not
his
Found?
eyes.
Sorry?
Yes.
In a different world, she's engaged to George Is Not Found. Like a totally different, like they hit it off or whatever. Then they fall in love. They go get married and they're together now. Like in a
No, in a
different
different world, she didn't make it to maturity because she's fucking weak.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
Where it was shown that they had this 21 plus wristband on.
Okay. So over 21. She must
It
have had a
wasn't
fake
her,
ID.
it wasn't her.
It wasn't her.
It wasn't her.
This was his
But it
biggest
doesn't
fuck up.
matter.
It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. Stop talking about 18-year-olds like they're fucking children.
So from my perspective, it's a bunch of.
I hope 18-year-olds aren't fucking children.
Hey.
Well, some do.
High school context.
Otherwise, other than her Instagram bio, but I just didn't see it. But anyway, nothing actually particularly happened at this first night that we were hanging out.
See, he didn't see the Instagram bio.
All they did
Bam.
it, I don't know how they did it, but Katie, her best friend, and 3 other of her friends ended up coming to the room, which had me, Dream, and my online friend that I just met. So 8 people total in this room at this point. This night was.
Ooh, Dream was there?
We were just-
That's not a good look.
Yeah.
Not that Dream is particularly evil. It's just that whenever he's there, you know the shit's gonna start being fun.
Dream's so fucking weird, dude. Dream will get exposed for something, and like he'll be like, "Nobody's fighting for me," and then someone else will get exposed for something, and he'll be like, "Yeah, that guy did it. Fuck that guy, right, guys?" He's so fucking weird. He did that to
I went
Willis,
on a
dude.
long read about it, but I couldn't get through it.
Yeah.
Hanging out, playing games, drinking, and just having a good time. So something I actually want to point out before I continue with the rest of the story is the way that she phrases some things in her story. Instead of saying that her and the rest of her friends actually wanted to come to the hotel to hang out with us, she said that one friend was invited by Dream, but she didn't want to go alone. So then they decided to go along with her because they were willing to go anywhere. I just think it's important to note already that the story is slightly different from the reality of it, and I'll be mentioning this a few more times throughout the rest of the story. You can see in these screenshots from the text at the time that they were all trying to come to the hotel, and it wasn't just oh, we're willing to follow her, essentially. They were all in the group chat and part of the discussion to go to the hotel. They'd actually texted multiple times, specifically wanting to play this drinking game that we had played the night before. And at this point, I was pretty drunk, and so was basically everyone in this room. It was the last night of VidCon. VidCon's a pretty stressful time, and honestly, a lot of people are happy when it's over. Not that they didn't like it, but it's just a stressful event. There's a lot that you have to do, and when it's over, you're just happy and you want to celebrate. So at this point, we then moved to the couch. There was a couch in the room, and I sit next to Katie. She also says, looking back on the scenario, that she confused her nerves for excitement when I sit next to her. But again, at this moment in time, everything was friendly. Nothing sexual had happened. I'm just literally sitting next to her on the couch. And during this, she was laughing, smiling. She gave no indication that she was uncomfortable with me sitting this close to her. She also mentions that she was thinking about my age and that I was a lot older than her. Again, she was 18 and I was 26 at the time. And again, to clarify, I actually didn't know how old she was, despite her claiming that I did, just because it was in her bio. And it was clear to anyone there that she was not uncomfortable with me sitting next to her, cuddling together. We had been cuddling for, I'd say, around an hour at this point, playing the game, talking, and just having fun. And for clarity, I had my hand around her waist above her clothes. So with her statement where she's saying that she's resorting to playing games on her phone, I just don't really understand it. And I think that the picture that she's painting is really dark, when in reality she seemed very happy with the situation, was having a good time. I also want to address a fact that she claimed that would confirm that I know her age. She said that she had answered a question about her age during a drinking game, and we were talking about sex, and that she admitted to everyone in the room that she was 18 and a virgin at the time. I just don't remember this happening. I'm not saying this to just pretend like it didn't happen. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I did not hear it happen. We're not just all sitting down and not moving. It's a, you know, it's a chaotic environment. I could have been getting a drink. I could have been talking to someone else. I just did not know that that was said. Another quote from her stream I want to address. She says, there was more alcohol in the room and we were encouraged to drink some more as they offered the bottles to us. They said they would join us in drinking and insisted on drinking games. They had already been drinking before they arrived. They were drunk, and the way this is phrased, it makes us out to look like we're kind of preying on them and like forcing them to drink when they didn't want to.
So there you go. So that was his response, right? And then you have the screenshots.
Yeah, there's.
But I love relying on two drunk people's memory of a night that happened. How long ago?
A year ago? No,
Yeah.
like 6 or 7 months, 8 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, but the screenshots also like show that I think she was interested in playing the drinking game because they played it like on the first night, and she wanted to play it again on the second.
Yeah. So for now, this is what I have to say. He admitted to touching me, that I was drunk, that I verbally didn't consent. In my mind, the conversation is over. He says silence does not equal consent yet. Never got verbal confirmation from me.
Who gets verbal confirmation? Who's ever done that in their life?
I need consent for you to talk about this conversation and then to come over. I need both. I need you to write that down as well.
Yeah.
we are literally living in the generation of fucking tone tags.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
I'm going to be honest with you, Beavers. I think it's just on the internet. Because I don't think these people actually think this outside of the internet. Twitter is not real.
The
problem with it is,
it
starts on the internet. It starts on the internet. It always starts in the more like extremist circles. But then the problem is you have younger people, and it's been happening for years now. This is why I think it is prevalent in normal society. Like younger guys, not my age, but younger people, is that they watch the content, they consume what these people think. These people are forming the opinions of these people, right? And if it's the mass consensus that this is the thing, it snowballs from there. It's ridiculous.
Have you ever seen a university consent class, Ziley?
Have I ever seen what?
A university consent class. Usually now at unis.
Oh, we have one of those.
Yeah, you'll have an actual module you have to do on consent as part of your first year.
Oh dear God, are you serious?
Yeah. Like this is not just internet shit. The way this is spiraling to be worse and worse. But yeah, this has been out in the wild for fucking ages.
Don't go to college.
We know that you guys are new and you're gonna have fun.
What? So I think that's literally how they started ours off. I
think I saw one uni where they had to sign consent forms. Because it's not just the unis being super woke. The unis are scared of getting sued. You put me at risk. So it is not. Yeah, it's
this overcorrection is getting out of hand with everything. It really, really is.
I can't wait for the right to correct.
Yeah, it's going to overcorrect in the opposite direction, and again, we're going to be in an unsatisfactory situation.
Yep.
Which is why this is so fucking. It's really angry.
Okay, let's look at these accusations as they've come out. There are certain sides, and actually, I'd say that pretty much everyone over 25-ish I've seen talk about this didn't even need to look at it. They just looked at it and went, "Yeah, this is probably bollocks." Like that was like the overwhelming consensus that I've seen. Most people are like, "Yeah, it's another girl coming out and talking about something that happened at a party." And then whining about it. And I'm not saying that that's all, but I'm saying that seems to be the formed opinion now because of how often this seems to have happened. Do you remember the girl at the university? Rolling Stone covered it. She claimed that she was raped, and to evidence this, she filmed the event, like reenacted it with another guy.
Oh
She
my
was
God.
like, "Yeah, this is how my rape happened," and then it just ended up on Pornhub.
What?
And there was Mattress Girl, who was like her thing was like walking around with a fucking mattress. Yeah, it was like, look, this has been going on for a while. That was back in like what?
Oh, the girl from the Mama Max
2016?
video.
You know.
All right. So
Deep
number 2 chose to move to a sexual act on the couch where everyone was hanging out without asking. I don't know how those two facts coexist. How can I consent when there was no question? How can I consent when drunk? I prepared proof of the idea. He wouldn't admit to it, that he would deny touching me or being there, but he
Can you
admitted
pause
it.
for a second? Okay, if we want to get technical and we want to talk about rules, this, that, and the other, little girl, why were you drunk in the first place? And who gave you the alcohol before you even got there to be drunk when you
Bro.
arrived?
Careful, Xylee. That's victim blaming. You can't say that.
I don't
Can't
give
say
a fuck.
that.
I don't give a fuck. I want to know.
Yeah, you know what?
Who gave you
Don't
that
blame the
alcohol?
guy.
You want to talk about rules and this, that, and the other, and this was non-consent. Why are you walking around drunk? You're 18 years old. You're not supposed to drink till you're 21.
Yeah, and where are
Yeah,
your
don't-
female friends that one of them is definitely 21 because that was their wristband, I believe, and they just fucked off somewhere. Like, obviously, they're not being... Well, they are being discussed a bit, but not that much.
The thing is, it's not victim blaming because nobody was raped.
Correct.
So there's
There
no
are
victim to
The only
blame.
victim here is that fucking guy, I guess.
Yeah, there is no. Well, he's not a victim either because he apologized. So
Well,
No,
he's a victim of his stupidity.
No, he is. He is.
No, he's a victim of his stupidity.
Well, no, but not even. Okay, he's an idiot for apologizing, but he is a victim of this. They are coming after him for something which is just nothing.
Okay, and he didn't stand up for himself, so I don't give a. I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't
but he's
care
an
if he's a
autistic
victim or not.
Minecraft YouTuber.
Oh, he's an
Probably
autistic
just-
Minecraft
He's not
YouTuber.
autistic. He's
probably-
not autistic. He just
Yeah.
bent the knee to his audience. But here's my
just like
okay,
the girl who got drunk, who's 18 and shouldn't be drinking. He shouldn't have to bend to his audience because he's fucking he's a YouTuber.
Again,
absolutely, but you
Matthew,
did-
again, people don't act like they do in commentary community. They do this shit all the time in the other communities. They bend to the will of their audience.
But bending to the will won't help. Like he's got.
We know that. We know that. They do not. That's how they live, is by bending. Their audience controls their channels.
I'm just looking at point number 2, right? And I'm like thinking, okay, so what am I like? Let's say I'm that person in that scenario, right? What am I supposed to fucking do? Be like, excuse me, milady, would you mind if I hold your hand and gently caress it? Like, is that what I'm supposed to fucking do now?
Is that your British accent, Cole?
Is that that's what my husband did? No, I'm just kidding. Joke.
Yeah. But do
that
you
was
want
like in the
by the way, I'm not reading all of this because it's going to take me like 3 hours.
What?
All right,
Okay.
let me
Okay,
just
bitch, I got
see.
you.
Wait, what the hell didn't say? What did Hellbent say?
No, it's between me and Hellbent. I'll get her later.
It's going to take me like 4 hours to get through this at this rate, so I'm not going to
We
read it.
cuddled.
For an hour, yeah.
All right, well, let's read his response. There you go.
All right. Since reading Katie's newest post, my perspective on that night and my overall conclusion has massively changed as she introduced a new information that I was not aware of at all before. I have much more I will say, but for now, Katie, I am sorry. I'm so sorry. I really hope you can hear my words and try to understand that I did not have any bad intentions. That does not change the fact that you were hurt. I will be saying more soon. I think this was Dream, dude. I think Dream was like, dude, you got to apologize, bro. You got to do something, bro.
F.
Because he failed.
It's also like,
oh my god,
but it's also,
Xylee.
why didn't she fucking DM him or something like that and just say, hey, bro, I was a little bit weirded out by what you did.
What about the resolution?
She did. Wait, no, am I thinking of something else?
I think it's something else. Like this, I think this just came out of nowhere because
There's
like
so
she
many
says-
stories about rape. I'm conflating two stories now.
This isn't a story. I don't know, but this isn't like, as far as I can see from the DMs, they seem like friendly in them. But the point is that this isn't a rape story. This is a, hey, he cuddled me in a way that I didn't like story. It's not even that. It's just a, I don't know. It looks like clout sharking to me. I'm sorry. There's no other way I can read this. If she actually thinks this, she needs to be in like she needs to have like a custodian. She clearly can't function or care for herself.
See, that is also ridiculous, right? This line. Go back for a second. We don't have to read this whole thing. Just go back one screenshot. I just want to read this part. Okay. Right? We cuddled. A lot of the touch was initiated by him, probably not realizing it. I mean, he was literally spooning me from my left as I faced Ghosty to my right. Next part.
Ghosty, no!
Oh, no.
Why?
Just go next one quick.
Ghosty's like, did you hear my mom died?
A lot of the cuddling may have felt personal, but it was just me being drunk. Do you not have autonomy when you are drunk? Do you not have responsibility when you if your excuse is I was letting him cuddle me because I was drunk, right? Then you also can't turn around and say, oh, I was drunk, so it was inappropriate.
I mean, this is
you were allowing him to do it. And your excuse is you are drunk.
This is unironically my argument, like in support of my argument that women shouldn't be allowed to drink around men, which is how it used to be. Women didn't go into bars. Well, I don't agree with that either, Zali. I'm just saying that is what this argument is. Right? If the argument
how am I supposed to get laid?
Women can't consent if they've been drinking. Matt, you'll be fine. Like, women can't consent if they've been drinking. Then isn't that the argument that women can't be men can't be trusted around them? So maybe women should be protected. And this is the argument from fucking why women aren't allowed in the fucking Middle East, isn't it? It's a stupid argument. We all disagree with it, but that's how else are you going to read that?
My position on everything is that the true equality is that women and men and everybody in between have equal opportunity and chance to be a malicious, vindictive, cloud-sharking asshole, and here's the example of a woman being that.
I blame the person who bought the alcohol. It's their problem. If you're gonna buy I don't give a fuck about underage drinking, alright? 21 is a ridiculous age at first, alright? But if you're gonna go buying underage people alcohol, you should at least know how they act when they drink. All right.
Well, that's the other thing but there's also personal responsibility in that, right? If you are an 18-year-old and let's say you're not the heaviest drinker, because you aren't an experienced drinker, right? Like a really, really experienced drinker.
What's the age of drinking in SA?
18.
Yeah, it's same in Britain, right?
Right. Yeah. So, but the thing is, when I was 18, I wasn't an experienced drinker, right? To which I mean, I wasn't I didn't know my limits and stuff like that. I didn't know when to stop, etc. Right? So maybe don't be cuddling with people when you don't know those things. Do you know what I mean? Take a little bit of personal responsibility. Think a little. I have a lot of the time when I have been drunk, I've done stupid things, right? But I've never done something reprehensible when I was drunk, because I still have my mind about me. I may be drunk, but I still have some of my mind about me. You know, do you get what I'm saying? Unless you are blackout drunk, you still can think.
Okay, so I want to be clear as to why I'm saying clout sharking, because I can see the comment in bullshit allegations isn't clout sharking. Just to be clear, this is somebody who's seen a load of allegations come out recently and seen the response they get. And she's 18, she's not new to the internet. She's accusing a large content creator of something that's clearly kind of bullshit. I don't know, because the difficulty here is it's the Occam razor. Is she dumb, or is she shopping around for some clout? And I don't know which is worse. But I kind of can't believe that. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that anyone is this stupid.
Yeah, but her name is Katie. Did you see how that's spelled?
It was
C-A-I-T.
Yeah.
C-A-I-T-I. Yeah, but I feel like we're overthinking this, because it's a good parallel to the essence of thought Evangeline situation, because it's not about what actually happened. It's about making something out of nothing. It doesn't actually matter what happened. They just wanted to come out with something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Dream went on a Twitter Spaces, and they had a lot to say about the situation.
I will not go straight to them and tell them. I will first and foremost, trying to understand and trying to hear what you have to say. I understand there's some people, especially from her friend group and from people,
Let's go, Belle
probably,
Delphine.
at this point, will not want to believe or hear anything that I have to say. But I'm not this horrible person that will bite your head off. I would love to talk about anything, any misunderstanding, any disagreements, anything. I'm not, again, this is not about this specifically. This is just in general, because I had no idea, and it's horrible of me to think that people thought there was a lot of people for almost 8 months that were sitting there thinking that, and being very hypercritical of me, without me having any idea what for, essentially. I of course I would have wanted to hear any of this or anything at all at the moment that I could have at all. And I know, and that what Katie said in her post saying them, it's like, please, if you have had a negative experience with any of my friends, or if you have something that, please don't think that I'm like, I have this like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it is, they tweet like I'm this like evil, manipulative mastermind, essentially. I understand if you have that opinion. I understand that's, but I'm a human being. I am a human being that I will.
That's why you fucked that guy over the car.
I
think you are evil.
This guy's like, you want to play ball? All right, we'll play some ball. All right, yeah, we'll see how you feel after I release this video.
I feel like anytime anyone has had a problem with me or had an experience in the past, any creator that's ever known me will say, I talk, I will message you, I will reply, I will have a conversation openly about anything at all whatsoever. And it hurts me to even think about the fact that, that she was afraid, that Katie was afraid to say something to me. That hurts me. That hurts me a lot. And that is my fault as well. So I'm sorry, Katie. I'm sorry that you felt that I was not approachable enough for you to.
This motherfucker told him to apologize. I'm telling you.
Your feelings or your pain or what happened.
It's taking out the competition.
Please.
Listen here, motherfucker. All right, you're not ruining this for me. I just got out of cancellation. You're gonna fucking apologize. You understand me? All right. I could totally
afford
see
another mark on my reputation.
Hey, you know what I will? You know what I'll say about the girl, right? Is that maybe, right? If you're being very charitable, I personally think that it's a bit of a clout grab. But if you're being very charitable to her, you can feel uncomfortable in a situation, right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't always mean that it was sexual harassment or sexual assault. That doesn't, the two don't always equate to each other.
Do you think maybe she's thinking this because of the genre she's in and the people she surrounds herself with?
Yes.
That maybe she actually believes it is what she's saying that it is, when in reality it's not? That's the sad part.
She may believe it.
Yeah, she may actually believe it is what she's saying that it is, when in reality it's not. Yeah. That's
Meaning
sad.
she's dumb. Yeah.
Well, meaning that she's actually she's part of that culture. She's part of what everybody was talking about, how it is like in the outside world now, and even on Twitter, and the young age, and 2020 fucked everybody up. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if she's having an identity crisis over this, like, she must have lived a pretty sheltered, privileged life.
She probably did.
Yeah.
She probably did.
All right, I think I'm gonna bail. It's 4:30. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yep, thanks for coming on.
Bye.
Bye. I think we'll save the Thorpes for another day. I got a feeling that the Thorpes will be around again.
In the news.
Yeah, in the news quite soon. So, with that being said, when it comes to the Thorpes, all I've heard is like they're really, really, really bad with money. Those who are also bad with money: Joe Vile, Stefan Corbino, Sliggins. Channel has been deleted. K-Hutcast, Pigeon Salad, Ringtail, Echo, Tragedy, Brooke A, Everborn, Strictly Patrick, Fresh Brewski, Jacob Thomas, Reynolds Hughes, and Mame. And if you want to be bad with money, you can pay $14.99 a month. Get your name set after every live stream and every podcast episode. If you can't afford that, we got the Bieber Lovers. Get you into priority calls. Get you it gets you early access to episodes, and that's only $9.99 a month. And then we have the Stumpies, which is like the cheaper one. Gets you access to the Discord server, membership live streams, membership episodes, and that's only $4.99 a month. And those are our membership tiers. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Also, if you want to donate, you can become you can do a super chat, or you can hit us up on Streamlabs. We'll gladly appreciate all the interaction and stuff and everything we've been getting, donations and all that. Greatly appreciate you guys. And if you want to be a subscriber, please subscribe. If you want to comment on the videos, please do that too. But yeah, anything else, guys?
Poop nougat.
Not for me.
Poop noob. Rest in peace to Markiplier. F's in the chat. And now recording, as always, recording.
Bye, guys.
Bye.